There's a meeting in the ladies' room. You'll see Magic and Yaya soon. There's a meeting in the ladies' room. What you sipping on to these tunes? Put your pinky in the air real soon. It's Yaya and Magic now. It's Magic and Yaya, y'all. Get ready to have a ball. Now here's Yaya and Magic now. 'Cause there's a meeting in the ladies' room.
Welcome in. Hey, Magic.
Hey, Yaya, how are you?
Hey, Miss T. Okay, y'all, this is my first time doing
Hey, Miss T. Oh, let me turn it down.
This is my first time doing StreamYard. I'm trying to connect StreamYard. You declined. I was trying to make it.
Oh.
I thought that meant you could do it too. Anyway, y'all. Hi, Miss T. Hey, Wolfpack. Thank you guys for joining. Magic, I can see you. Y'all, we on YouTube. This is our Friday night meeting in the ladies' room.
Hey, everybody.
Okay,
I was supposed to hit the other one.
Live. If your stream is public, you'll find it at the top of the feed of Instagram. We're having trouble streaming to Instagram. If you ended an Instagram, I don't know what that all means. I don't know what it all means. I was just trying to see what it was like to be on Instagram as well as YouTube.
You're on there, Yaya.
I am.
Uh-huh.
And you can hear me?
I got my thing turned down so it's not an echo.
Oh, but before that, you could hear me though?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. Y'all hear me? Y'all give me a thumbs up if y'all can hear me. Hey, Jared. I know it's you.
Hey, Micro Farmer. Hey, Joshua. Thank y'all.
Where's Micro Farmer at?
He's over on that's when he had comment earlier.
Oh, yes, he had commented earlier. Okay, now let me get to my comments over here on, this is a lot of work. I wasn't trying to do a lot of work, y'all, but I'm happy y'all popped in. I appreciate y'all. We got a good old topic for tonight. So if you want to pop over on YouTube, feel free to pop over on YouTube. Now over here on YouTube, what's up, Joshua? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us tonight. Y'all, I'm crazy. Yeah.
Miss T says she hear you.
Oh, yes, I hear you. Okay, Miss T. Thanks for joining, Miss T. I'm so happy to see you. So, Magic, how are you?
I'm doing good. I am doing good. Today was my my Kiba day, and I got up earlier than I wanted to. I usually get up to like 10 o'clock, but I got up earlier than I wanted to, and I was like, why am I so tired today? I think it's our weather. I'm like, I could really go back to sleep.
Y'all, we are also streaming on Sipping with Your Magic on YouTube. So just letting y'all know we're streaming on both channels, Yaya Best Life on YouTube and on StreamYard. And we're also streaming on Sipping with Your Magic on YouTube. So feel free to join us on any of those platforms. Hey, Rainbow Green Hand, how are you? Nice to see you. This is Sipping with Your Magic.
Hello.
That's Rainbow Green Hand if you hadn't met him before. So thanks for joining us. So what's our topic? Oh, no. Let's get through our other little stuff we always do. So how's the weather in Kansas City?
It's actually good. It's actually good today. What was it? 50? I want to say 50. What is it? 55, 60 degrees? No, not 60, 55. It was cooler. It was like cool. Yesterday was cool. Then it was warm, kind of back and forth and stuff. But today actually feels good. I was only out for a minute today. I wasn't out there long, but it's supposed to be like 30, 33 or 34 tonight. So definitely got the heat on. Definitely.
Okay. Let me see. So Joshua came over here to Instagram, sent a request to be in your live video. So, hey, big sis. Okay, I'm not sure how to do that. Let me see. I hope I don't lose nobody. Okay, so I guess I do the invite thing and see. I think that's what I'm supposed to do, Joshua.
Yeah, so when it go on the thing, it will show hit the bottom.
Yeah, and then there's a warm, strong. So why? Maybe I think I didn't do that key thing. Go live with Joshua.
To
Joshua
add it.
will be in this live video. People who can see Joshua's live video will be able to watch. Go live with Joshua.
Yeah, so Joshua will be on live with
Oh,
you.
I see him. Okay, now he's on as well. Warm
Yeah.
Strong Adventures. Welcome in, Warm Strong Adventures. Joshua, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Oh, and I hear you too. Hey, what's happening?
Everything blessed.
Okay. Okay. How's the weather in New York? New York.
It was so beautiful. It was very cold in New York.
Okay.
It's not like spring, but like still February. Back to going back in the winter time.
Okay. It was rainy here in Florida today.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it was really rainy. We've been having a lot of rain here lately. Well, a couple of days ago we had nice weather in the 80s, and we thought, okay, well, the sunshine is back now here in the Sunshine State, but nope. What's that?
Homestead. How are you?
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us.
Hey, Odom. Welcome, Odom. Welcome in, Odom. Nice to see you. Okay, this is hard for me going both ways, back and forth. I'm not very good at this.
Just pay attention to the comments.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Jason.
Yeah.
Welcome in.
And then Joshua just have to mute or whatever and just be in the comments so that way you can see.
I can see both. Okay, Joshua, I'm gonna have to. Okay. Welcome in, Jason. You guys, we over here on YouTube as well at Yaya's Best Life. So feel free to join over on YouTube as well. Usually Sipping with Sheer Magic and I, we kind of talk about the weather, and we also talk about what y'all sipping on tonight, because that's Sheer Magic. I'm drinking H to the O tonight is what I got.
And look, I got an H to the O too for a backup, but earlier I had a Jamaica Me Crazy wine cooler. That I don't think it's strong enough because it was giving me a headache. So I'm like, okay, I had to go back to my original
vodka.
My vodka and cranberry.
What you sipping on, Joshua?
What y'all sipping on in the chat? Drop it in the chat.
Absolutely. So you guys on YouTube, drop down in the chat what y'all sipping on tonight.
Pepsi.
Odom is over here, Joshua. He said he's sipping on Pepsi.
I used to drink Pepsi a long time ago, but I don't do any soda now. Well, ginger ale, but I don't drink Pepsi or Coke no more. That used to be my thing.
Because Pepsi and Coke don't mix well with vodka.
Right. Neither one of them do. I'm like, neither one of them do.
I know. Okay, so Fridays, well, twice a month on Fridays, Sipping with Sheer Magic and I, for those of you on Instagram, and those of you new coming to a Friday Night Live here, Sipping with Sheer Magic and I have a meeting in the ladies' room. And so we have all different kind of topics that we talk about from time to time. And so you want to tell them what our topic is about tonight?
Yes, absolutely. So our topic tonight is, what about your friends? Like, who can you really trust in your circle of friends? I was talking to Yaya about, I don't know if people have been following this, the Mahogany Jackson case where her friends, did things to her. She's no longer here. It reminded me of the Shanquilla Robinson situation. And I tell Yaya all the time, I have trust issues. Like, I have a small circle of friends because you just can't trust a lot of people. And people that you have been friends with for a long time or been hanging around for a long time or anything like that. It's like we really want to talk about, within your small circle of friends, who can you really trust? Hey, Deborah Garrett.
Thanks. So on Instagram, yes, our subject tonight is talking about, what about your friends? Who can you really trust? Can you really trust those circle of friends that you have? Welcome in, Deborah Garrett. Yeah.
Mhm.
Joshua said, I trust you, yeah, for my friend. And I trust you too, Joshua. One thing about Joshua is real.
Mm-hmm.
And you're very straight up. Yep, you're very straight up. Absolutely. Absolutely.
I quit drinking years ago, maybe a few mixed drinks a year. When the wife gets on her bartending kick. Okay.
That's older.
Yeah. That's
So
pretty cool. Especially
yeah,
she makes some good mixed drinks.
I bet. I bet. So that's our topic for tonight. So please feel free to drop your comments down in the comment field as we continue to have this discussion, and let us know what y'all think.
Yeah.
So I guess, my thoughts on the whole thing is none of us are perfect.
Right.
So if I guess I'm being a real stickler by saying at 100%, there's really nobody you can really trust.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we're all imperfect, so we all make mistakes from time to time.
Absolutely.
Okay. So it just depends on what level, how far you want to go with a person.
Right. That's it. Yeah. How far you want to take it, how much information you want to share with them, how much small circles are much better. Absolutely. Was it Rambo? Am I saying it
Rambo.
right? Rambo. Okay. Absolutely. Um
Huh? What? No, what'd you say?
There's no echo, right? Can you hear me? There's no echo, right?
No echo. No, there's no echo. No, you're good. No echo. Go ahead, Sheer Magic. Rambo Greenhand said small circles are much better. Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. And then Odom said my circle's so small I talk to myself. Right. Absolutely. I'm telling you. And that's like what you said. Yeah. I mean, nobody's perfect, and everybody has their mistakes and their issues that they make in a friendship, or different things and stuff like that. But it's what you talk to and what you share, the information and different things like that. And I remember a long time ago, I was talking to a coworker that was going through some things in her relationship, and she was talking to me about different things, and I was like, sharing my thoughts. And I'm not one to be like, oh, leave him or leave them, but just talking about different things. And so the information I gave her, she went and shared. And I'm like, well, if I'm trying to help you, and then it wound up going bad because they treated her wrong. But then I felt like I gave you the information. I told you that they, you got to watch your back for people. And then she had a big get together, had a party, and they came over, they took stuff from her. I mean, it was just crazy. And I was like, that's not how you do your friends. You don't treat friends that way.
And you also have to kind of keep thought in mind that share what you okay with everybody knowing.
Yeah.
It took me a little while to learn, but share only what you want, what it's okay for everybody to know. If it's something that is really personal and you don't want it really out there on the streets, you got to really think about who you should either get a therapist, because you paying them, and so they ain't gonna put it out there. Or if you have your couple of friends that you feel like you really tight with or whatever, you feel secure in giving out that sharing that information, okay, but you can't just tell anybody anything. What's up, Blue Lotus? Hi. I'm so happy to see you. She said, yeah, time. Good to see you.
Yeah, time.
Hey, welcome, man, Critters Garden.
Thank y'all for joining.
You know what, Joshua? I think I'm gonna close down. Instagram because it's.
Well, I think what you just have Joshua comment in the thing, like just post his comment and then just have him get out the live. So then that way you can kind of see both.
Yeah, because I feel like I'm not giving my attention. I'm not good at this enough, but I did want to try it tonight to see what it's like, and I will try it again.
Yeah, just have Joshua comment with us.
And I appreciate everybody that came on tonight. Thank you. And I really appreciate you, Joshua, for coming on and being on Instagram with me. Okay, so you guys feel free to come over to YouTube at Yaya's Best Life, or either go over to Sipping with Sheer Magic channel, and we're gonna continue this conversation. Who is that? Oh, hey Donna. Hey Donna, that's my stepdaughter. Huh? Hey Donna, welcome in.
Yeah, so I'm trying.
I know. Tell her, y'all, this Miss B. Hey, Miss B, welcome in. Thanks for coming in. Thank you so much for coming in on Instagram.
Absolutely.
Microfarmer's here. Microfarmer, what's up?
We was just talking about you.
We don't see you down. You coming up today to have the conversation with us? So I was just telling everybody, Donna said, hi, mama. Yes, ma'am. He said, yep. Okay, hang on.
Yeah.
I like Instagram, but you know what? I'm not smooth with it like I see other people smooth with it.
Right.
You know
So all you really have to do, Yaya, is you can keep your Instagram, and then that way you can see people comments. I mean, you'll have to go back and forth and read them. But then when you invite somebody up to your thing, like if me and you, if I would hit the accept, it would have showed both of us. But when you invite somebody up there, they're interacting with you. And so that probably throws you off from being able to interact on both, platforms and stuff. And that way they could just, hey, mother of twins.
Hey, mother of twins. I dropped the link. So Microfarmer, if you want to come up, or anybody else, if you want to come up, everybody that's on this live right now, I know y'all. So we know you. So feel free, go ahead and click on the link if you guys want to come up on YouTube.
Happy Friday. Thank
you, Joshua, for carrying the conversation over there. Me?
Yeah.
What did I have plant-based this morning? Oh, you know what? I've been I went to work today, and so I've been drinking that mushroom coffee. You heard about that mushroom?
Risen or something?
Yeah. So that's what I had. You didn't like it? Yeah. 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 So
yeah.
Who's that? That's mother of twins says yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Joshua. I think I'm gonna cut off of Instagram so I can chat on YouTube. And so anybody that's on Instagram, if you want to come over and have the conversation with us, please feel free to come on over here to what you mean come on to YouTube. I don't get this tech. Oh, Donna, my YouTube channel, Yaya's Best Life. So just go to YouTube, and I have a live going, Meeting in the Ladies Room. It should, so if you go to Yaya's Best Life, and then if you click on live, then you'll see we're live right now on YouTube. Yeah. So come on over, and I dropped the link if you want to come up and chat with us. So we're talking about friends, and we got experience, right, Donna?
Right.
Oh, Lord. Our main man, our co-host is in the house.
Our co-host with the mostest.
Yeah. That stays on topic. So I'm going to shut this down, and I'm going to look for you guys over on YouTube. Thank you. Deuces, y'all. Yes. Okay, let's see here.
Well, you see that it works, y'all.
Okay. Oh, yeah, but that was doing. Yeah. There he is.
Wait,
what's up,
way too much.
Farmer?
I'm good. You know, it's a ladies' conversation with one married man. You know what I mean?
I like that we do the
we might have to switch things up.
Right. The meet in the ladies' room, and then when he come up, he's like, what did you say it was, Michael Farmer?
And one married man.
One married man.
Meetings in the ladies' room with a married man. Meeting in the that's what it is. It's meeting in the lady rooms with a married man. There you go.
With one married
that's
man.
Not bad. Michael would come up with it, wouldn't he?
Right.
Yes, I would. Yes, I would.
How are you?
I'm doing fine. You see my fat butt over there exercising on K Renee Live today?
No, I missed that one. Good for you.
Oh, no, it wasn't good for me. It was good for them. Yeah. Got me over there working out.
You've been busy lately. Man, you coming out all of them videos and you showing us things.
Girl, let me tell you. You want me to say black or white? Which one you want me to do?
How about you? Are you prepper?
Bougie prepper?
Bougie prepper.
Hey, Bougie. What's going on, Bougie?
Yeah, you know. Thanks for dropping in.
Thank you. Yeah, but I ain't sipping on nothing yet.
You ain't sipping on
nothing. I'm natural crazy. You know I'm natural crazy.
Yeah, we already know.
Y'all already know.
Did you notice I put in the hashtag stay on topic?
What?
You know how y'all always be like, micro farmer, stay on topic. I said I'm putting that in there for micro farmer.
Yeah, stay on topic, right? You know what I'm saying? Stay on topic. What was the topic? What's the topic?
Okay.
The topic is, what about your friends who
you ain't got no friends? Did your grandmama tell you that? You ain't got no friends. What friends you talking about?
Yeah, I remember my mom and them saying that. My friend, you know, in school, you come in, well, my friend, this, you ain't got no friends.
You ain't got no friends.
They say I'm your friend.
Let's take it back. See, that's the problem with y'all youngins. Y'all over here thinking y'all got friends. These people ain't your friends. These are other YouTube creators. They are not your friends.
Well, see, even outside of YouTube, just in life in general.
Let me give y'all heads up. Let me give y'all heads up.
Here we go.
My heads up, shit. The only 4 friends I have, there are 4 four-legged dogs upstairs. When you say those 4 dogs, what I consider a friend of me is something about a friend that would die for me. I don't need your EBT card. I don't need your condolences. I need you to die. Give your life up for me. That's a friend.
So let me ask you this: with you being married, and they say you married,
that ain't my damn friend. She'll leave my ass in a heartbeat. What y'all talking about? She's my wife. She is not my Lord and Savior. You know what I mean?
She's not my friend.
One bad mistake and I'm in the street like the rest of y'all. What are y'all talking about?
I'm surprised you still at home then. Look at it.
I'm 55 with one best friend.
Yeah, you know you. I love you, like yeah. You know I love you, yeah.
He cut me off real quick. He said she is not my best friend. She is my wife.
She is not my friend. She's my wife.
Bougie Prepper said, "I'm 55 with one best friend." Absolutely.
And she talk about her. She either talk about her daughter or her dog. You know what I mean?
Okay, so go ahead, microfarmer. Give us the skinny on. I mean, you know.
No, okay. No, I'm saying because some people, it all depends on what you consider a friend. Some people consider a friend a person gonna bail them out of money, pay their rent, come get them from the job when their car break down. Sometimes friendship is monetary. It's not friendship. Mm-hmm. It's not true friendship.
Yes.
Friendship is almost like a marriage. It all depends on what you can do for them. When you can't do for them no more, you're not friends with them.
Yeah.
And so it goes back to saying you have no friends. Because a friend to me will put their life on the line for you.
Right.
That's my definition of friend. Now, that ain't everybody's definition. Like I said, I only got 4 friends and they 4-legged dogs upstairs. And because I know those 4 dogs that's in my house would die for the family in here. And they will die for me. Give their lives up protecting me.
Yeah.
I don't know how many friends have that. How many people have they call friends that will actually give their lives up
from a human standpoint.
Right.
Human point. You're not my friend because you bailed me out of rent money, or you bailed me out of a car note, or you bailed me out of some bull jibbity jib. To me, that's not that's me. Once again, that's me.
Right.
So I tell people who got their face twisted up as in YouTube, I say, I'm not your friend. I'm just a YouTuber creator just like you. I'm not your friend. And they got all their panties in a bunch. And I'm like, why you get your panties in a bunch? We're not friends.
But what do you consider them? What do you consider us? We enjoy you coming on the live.
Right. Absolutely.
I
We
consider
enjoy
y'all.
ha-
I consider. Well, let me stop. Let me get this right.
Yeah, before let me get where's that X button in case I got to flip him on off. Okay, Sheer Magic, you already know. Okay.
Right.
So let me put this in perspective for the people that's in the bushes and stuff. Okay. YouTuber creators,
Yeah.
y'all are my co-YouTube creators.
Okay.
We're not co-workers, so I'm gonna give y'all a title. I don't know y'all personally to be involved with y'all, because if you do something, you're going to jail by yourself. There's no RICO law in YouTube. So
I'm not going down with you.
I ain't going down with now one of y'all.
Right.
I'm
So they're
like
your
this.
YouTube, they're your YouTube community, is what you call them.
That's what it's gonna be, if that's what you want to call it, politically correct. But then the other people that those are people I know.
Yeah. Hi, Donna.
Those are people I am not associated with. It's just people I know.
Yeah. And I've changed my language too, Microfarmer. When I caught myself the other day when me and Yaya was talking, I said, yeah, my friend. And I said, the girl that I know, like I changed it up, because one thing about me, like when I grew up, I had a whole bunch of friends. Like I take it back. I'm an only girl. So I had 3 brothers, Donna said, I think they're friends. And then I think they're ride or dies. Absolutely. And so I had a circle of friends that I was around, because a lot of girls wanted to be around me because I had brothers. They played track and basketball and football and sports. I didn't click with females like that. I'm like, whatever.
They were trying to get a come up off your back.
Yeah. And so my brothers was like,
now you wonder why your back is so wide. Now they was riding the hell out of it. Now.
Did you say my back is wide? Where's the X button?
Oh, you want me to click him off? Because we friends, Kiba. Okay, you want me to click him off?
I can't.
She might ride or die. Okay, you
right.
Tell me, sis. Okay.
He is a mess. But they were people that I grew up with, and I thought that we were going to be friends for life, friends forever, and everything. Even when I was younger and we were in school, like planning our goals and what we want to be when we grow up and all this stuff. I had this big old wedding planned out. I had 15 bridesmaids, 15 groomsmen. I had all these flower girls, all this stuff. As life shows you life and you go through life, you start doing things differently. So I've been a bedroom candy consultant going on 4 years now. And one of the things that they do is when we start up, to get customers and how we get to, get regular customers to join. The one question that I struggle with the most was like name 10 flat tire friends. That means in the middle of the night, they're going to come help you with your tire. They're going to bring you gas. I don't care if it's family, friends, co-workers, whatever. I struggle with that. I could really not name 10 friends that I know that would get up in the middle of the night, come and help me if I had a flat tire, give me money. And that's bad, because you're going through life and you have all these people around you, but who can you really count on? Who can you really depend on? And who do you really trust?
AAA.
Exactly. Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm. And you know what? I signed up for AAA. I'm like, well, I guess they're dependable.
That's my 10.
Yeah.
Donna, that's here in the chat, her mom and I have known each other for 30 years. When I first moved to Seattle, we met at work. Mm-hmm. And for the last, we have more than 30 years, about 35 years. That's my bestie. Mm-hmm. I have probably about four friends. Mm-hmm. I never had a lot of friends, but I had a lot of I liked people. And yeah, I guess that's the word you used at the time. You use the word, this is my friend. But mm-hmm. as far as people that you're close to, that if you were, you wanted to give information to or what have you, personal mm-hmm. things, I only have 4 people. Quiet as it's kept, really 2.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. That I would, give all of my self to. And really the main one is Donna's mom. Mm-hmm. We've known each other forever. That's now good. If something was to go down and I needed something or whatever, or I needed that flat tire, mm-hmm. I needed some greenbacks, you know, whatever. I always know that she would be there for me.
Right.
If I was to go and ask her. Now, I have other people that I can say, oh, that's my friend, but I would not go to them to that depth of asking for anything like that.
Right. It's like, you know who you can count on. If it's a situation, you'd automatically, without thinking, I know who I can call on, you know, or whatever the case may be.
Yep. Like Donna said, yep, she knows. And with that said, over the years, early on, we talked all the time, but as we matured and life goes on or whatever, we don't talk all of the time. We've gone without talking for a few years. But when we came back together was like the day of the last time that we had talked.
And just catch up.
You know what I'm saying? So Donna said, and I'm her backup for them. What she said?
The greenbacks.
For the greenbacks.
Well, Donna, I'll with you with the big backs. I can do the big backs with you. I don't know about them greenbacks. I just met you, but I'll let you. I'll be with you with the big backs. You know, the big backs.
Microfarmer's a mess.
I'm down with the big backs. You know what I mean?
But it's really
Toddy Twist said, I will come your way. Count me in. I know that's right. Thank you.
That's right. But I mean,
but we're gonna do hashtag keep it on topic. But yeah, I hear a few people out here today talking about, because especially in this YouTube community, even Instagram, any of these major social sites, people are getting, how to say, getting back hurt. You know what I mean?
What you mean?
Butt hurt. Okay, you want me to go there? Butt hurt.
Okay.
Because they feel that you on their YouTube channels and just somehow you don't show up no more. They get hurt. Their feelings get hurt for some reason on this social media, because they made social media become their social gathering spot. They're not really interacting. They're interacting like we're doing now, but they don't know you personally.
Right.
And so if you don't show up, people are just assuming that you don't like them no more. It's not that I don't like you no more. I was never your friend to like. I just, you was a YouTube creator. We're doing this to have fun and enjoy our lives as we go on our day. What going on with Yaya's personal life has nothing to bear on me. And we have to understand that as YouTube creators. I don't care if you over here every Wednesday checking and kikiing up. At the end of the day, you might not wake up tomorrow, but YouTube gonna still go on. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Yeah.
They're gonna be like, you heard Michael Farmer passed away? And we're gonna be like, yes, I could don't bow our heads. By next Friday, girls in the room, it'd be somebody else here. Y'all two still going at it. I'll be laid out there.
No, you would
like nobody showed no love for you, is what you're saying?
No,
I don't take it that deep, Michael Farmer, though. I
take my life seriously.
You better be trying to think about me if something happened to me, and it better be more than one day.
Right.
No.
I'll be asking Tim, what you gonna do with her clothes, Tim? Because I got this organization over here that need her clothes if you ain't gonna keep them.
Well, he's sure not a friend.
Where's that X button at? Okay.
Exactly.
you give Tim about 3 years, he ready to clean that closet out, girl. I'll come on get it. I'll come get it.
Well, and that may be. Well, sometimes we do talk about that kind of stuff, but there's friends.
Yeah.
This subject is kind of a wide subject or whatever. It's not just because you can have friends, but other things come along with that. Do you trust them?
You know what it is? Friends is who. All right, I'm gonna try to make this the way I'm looking at it. Your friend is what you make of a friend for you. Your friend makeup, what you call your friend, might not be the same makeup as I'm calling a friend.
Right.
So you're not wrong in the way who you call your friend, and I'm not wrong who I call my friend. My friends gotta die for me. Your friend don't have to. They just gotta come back with greenbacks, and hers gotta buy some of that bedroom candy. You know what I mean? So it's to each his own who you consider a friend to you in your life.
Right. And it's also how you meet people too, I think. It's like if I so me being, I want to say new, but I'm not new, almost 2 years in to YouTube. I've met people like when me and Yaya talk, I go and follow people like Micro Farmer. I met you through Yaya, Joshua, Patty's Kitchen. There's so many people I met through Yaya, Miss T with the T, and not met them, but start going to their page, their channels and stuff or whatever. even different other channels that I start following other people and different things like that and stuff. But like you said, you know, consider them as your friend. And when I first started YouTube, I've been watching YouTube forever because I do crafts and different things like that. I love music and all that. But I never subscribed or anything like that. I would just go back and just kind of watch their channel. So when I started my channel, Big Kid, are you dying for your friends?
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna die for. Hold up. I would kill for my dogs. They ain't got people around here, bougie. They know I would. Now them chickens, you could kill a chicken, you can kill a rabbit, but them 4 dogs upstairs, we got that bond.
My dogs.
I'm gonna kill for my dogs.
Kiba, I want you to finish your thought, but I do want to, because you know I'll forget. I do want Microfarmer to address. Do you have any human 2-legged friends?
Right.
Yes, I do, Lord. Yes, I do. I got 2 of them. I hope I never meet them again.
Oh.
They're not here?
No, they here. But see, we have a history that we don't need to be around each other no more. You feel me?
So they're not your best friends then?
Yes, they are. They're my best friends, but we made that vow like Vietnam. When we get away from this world that we was in, you stay on your side of the water, I stay on my side of the water, and hope we never see each other again. But if I get that call, it'll be like somebody called me, told my mama that I'll be crying. I'm 56 years old. I can't help you, brother. I can't help y'all. You know what I mean? I got kids. I want to see my grandkids. I want to be up here with Share Magic and Yaya and cuss out Bougie Prepper and all of y'all. Those 2, I got 2 good, I mean, friend. I'm talking about, see, I tell you, I gave the definition of my friends.
Yeah. Okay.
The definition of my friends, those are the friends that we have dirt. We could all be gone. You feel what I'm saying to you?
Yeah.
So you will never have pictures of us together ever. If you didn't get us at 17 and 16, listen. It'd be like it's like catching a picture of Bigfoot, the real one.
You said Bigfoot.
But I do have 2. I have 2 friends, like what y'all talk about. I do have those 2. And we vow, like a lot of these guys who came back from Vietnam and wars.
Oh, yeah.
Where we hope not to never need each other's services and help ever.
Yeah.
You know, that's the life I come from. Now, I know goody two-shoe. I keep telling y'all people, and y'all have been following for years, I ain't never been a goody two-shoe until I got old.
Mm-hmm.
Until I started going bald. That's when I got to be a goody shoe.
She said goody two-shoes.
As long as I had hair on top of my head, shoot, I slapped the ping pong out of you. No.
He said the ping pong.
Well, the older we get, the more we kind of settle. Okay, so I had meant to do this before the live, so I'm just giving the dictionary definition of a friend: a person whom one knows, with whom one has a bond of mutual affection, typically exclusive of sexual or family relations. She's a friend of mine. I know. I'm surprised to hear that. Okay, and then it says informal, add to a list of contacts associated with social networking websites. I am friended by 29 people who I have not friended back. Oh, I'm surprised to hear that. What is the definition of a true friend?
Yeah, see,
someone who accepts. Here's what I was looking for. A true friend may be someone who accepts you unconditionally, helps you grow, supports you in tough times, and increases your ability to love yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And you know what? Yeah. And then let's go back to talking about the wedding thing. When I was talking about the 15 bridesmaids and groomsmen and stuff, right? So there's a lot of weddings that I've attended over the years and different things. And as I was attending, my list was getting smaller and smaller and smaller, because I would hear some of the bridesmaids talking about the bride. And I'm like, and this is a person that you have standing next to your side when you're getting married. And my thing is this: when you're picking your bridesmaids and your groomsmen, I would think that the person that I would want on my side, I don't care if it's a friend, if it's Yaya, you're not related to me or my groom, that if I'm going through something as a friend, you're not just going to be like, just hear my side of the story. You're going to hear, even if he don't tell you, you know what I'm saying? Be there for, for like, I don't know how to say this, like his side, my side, and just help me make the right decision. It's not always about girl just leaving or, you know, this and that, whatever. Just be there to comfort me as a friend and not judge me. And then if I tell you things that's in secret, like we said, you have to be careful on what you tell people and what you talk to them about. So if I say something in secret and in confidence, I want them to keep it there and not go and just start spreading it or talking about what we talk about. And if it was my decision to go back to my partner, not for my friend to judge me and say, why you go back to him after X, Y, and Z?
And that type of friend is very far and in between.
In between, yes.
But a lot of times we don't learn that till later in life.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I learned that from my daddy. My daddy told me the same thing. He said, your friend, you see his wife or girlfriend doing something, if you know that man love that woman, don't you say nothing.
I've heard that as well.
Yeah, I've heard that too. Yeah.
Because you don't get in your, you don't get, oh Lord. But anyway, let me get, you don't get into your, if you, that's your friend, you don't get into their relationship, period. And a good friend wouldn't even put you in that position of their relationship.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to tell, like Sherman said, I'm not going to tell you to leave your wife or leave your man. I'll be like, listen, you're going to have to make that decision for yourself.
Yeah, that's your decision, not for me to make. I can be a listening ear. I'm going to be here.
I'm going to tell you what God told me on my first wife. I just woke up in the morning, though, it was over. Right. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
They thought when me and my first wife split the bean bags up, people were shocked.
Mm-hmm.
Because I never went to nobody and said, I'm having problems with it. I kid you, my brothers who are divorced, some of them are divorced now. They was like, how you know? I said, you know, I just woke up one morning.
Mm-hmm.
Done. I left the house with all my dirty drawers still in the closet. You know.
Hey, Venture Spirit.
They can tell you that.
Safe travels to you.
Yes, absolutely. Welcome in. Thanks for joining us.
Bougie Pepper said, I'm fortunate to have one of those. I know that's right. That's a blessing.
Yeah.
To even have one.
But you might only get one. I mean, true blue friends. I'm talking about the ones that y'all consider.
Yeah.
You might only get one or two in your lifetime.
Yes, absolutely. Yes.
Yeah. And you know what? I had a friend that, well, I thought she was my friend. Well, she was my friend. I don't even know how to phrase it, but there was a girl that she was younger than me. We grew up together. I consider her my little sister, and we were like not even friends. We went to that next level. We even got matching tattoos. I was her kid's godmother, everything. And we just went through life. I had her back. I looked out for her. I decided that I was going to leave my relationship that I was in, and I was going to move to Atlanta, where she lived at. We talked about it over and over and over again because people told me, don't do it. Don't move with your best friend because y'all are going to lose the friendship. I'm like, no, me and her are so close. We done talked about it. We was like, this is what we're going to do if we ever get to that point, this, and that, blah, blah, blah. Long story short, that didn't happen. I moved to Atlanta. I felt comfortable. I felt welcome. After a month or two, they start changing, moving differently. Her friends that welcomed me when I first got there, things start changing up with them. She was saying different things to where I'm like, we grew up together. We've been like this forever. I don't know what happened. I don't know what changed. My brother passed away. I wound up coming back to move to Kansas City with my family. And so it was something I was doing. My brother had posted something about my mom on Facebook, and I went to comment, and then I had seen her picture, and I was about to say something to her. When I goes to her page, it said add friend. So I said, okay, well, not only she's not talking to me, but she done like unfriend me on Facebook. So I'm always like looking for an answer. Like what? Like, what did I do? Like, am I not a good friend or whatever the case may be? So anyway, long story short, that didn't wind up happening. It broke my heart because I felt like she was my person. She was my ride or die. Me and her was going to ride it till the wheels fell off. She threw me a birthday in Atlanta, and we wound up going out. She had a cake, everything and all that stuff. And we were all drinking, having a good time. She got more drunk than I did, and I'm a drinker. So I was having a good time. It was my birthday. We turned up in Atlanta, and she got drunk, and I just started looking out for her. I was trying to make sure she was cool. We was walking her out to the car. I laid her in the back, made sure she was good. And people was like, your friend was really watching out for you. She was looking out for you. The next day, she was like, how you helped me when it was your birthday and you was turning up more than I was? And she was ordering shots and all this other stuff. That's what a friend does. You know, I looked out for her. I'm like, I'm cool. You know, I don't want nothing to happen to her. I'm gonna make sure we get her home safe and all that stuff. And so it was just real different because that is the only friendship that I will say that hurt me the most because of the way that it ended. And we don't talk anymore, nothing like that or whatever. I've gotten over it. And I learned that people come in your life for a reason and a season. Yeah. And her season must have been up. And that was it. And I just said, I'm going to have to leave it there. And people come in to teach you different things. They teach you this, they teach you that. So you just have to go on and not let it bother you.
Okay, let me recap what you said all here, because it was a lot.
Was you taking notes?
I was trying to, but it was so much, my pencil broke. But anyway, right? damn number 2 pencil broke. You know what I mean? But anyway, I'm gonna have to get me a pen. Anyway, right? So from my understanding is you went to live with her, and she kicked you out.
Nope,
so you had to pack up.
I went to go live with her and her kids, and something changed. Like we were having a good time, we were syncing. Like I'm going to find me a job. I had money saved up before I moved. I was giving her money to help pay for bills. I was pitching in with the groceries, and everything was just, I thought was going good. You know, cleaning up, you know, being a good roommate. Is that Tim?
Yeah, Tim. I was just talking you up,
Thanks
man.
for joining
us.
He was talking. But yeah, I thought that things was good, and I'm a communicator, so I'm just like, let's communicate and see what's going on. Long story short, the guy that I was in a relationship with for 30 some years, when I'm writing a book about, she, I guess, didn't like him or didn't tolerate him. Maybe because, and your friends can't compete with your partner too. Let's say that, y'all. It's a separate, different thing. It is not the same. If you have a man that you win, you have a best friend, that is not a competition. It's like, come on now, let's not do that. I'm not sleeping with her.
It shouldn't be a competition, but it ends up being one.
But let me finish. Why he's doing this to his pencil. So when I left, you see what he did, yeah. So I left Atlanta.
Now your grandmama used to do that. I don't know why they put that on.
They used to do that, right? So I left Atlanta. I left Kansas City to move to Atlanta to get away from the relationship that I was in. And like I said, my brother passed away. I came back, so I want to be by my family, be with my family. So the guy that I left to be with, he wound up coming to get me, and she just wound up, no, it should, what she say? No, it should not be, right. So he wound up coming to get me and, help me pack my stuff up. And we already come to Kansas City. When he was there, she just texted me and was like, I don't want to see him come to my room and say bye or whatever. And I'm like, you don't want to see who? So it was like she was upset. To me, I'm going to take it as she was upset that I wound up going back to him or whatever. I don't even know because, like I said, I never got clarification, but she didn't want to see him. And so I just wound up going to say bye, thanking her for everything, telling her I love her and all that stuff or whatever, and then came back to Kansas City. And like I said, that's when I noticed that we weren't friends no more. And then her daughter, which is, she's got her name, after me as well. I had commented on her thing and stuff. And so she wound up delete me. And then her son, and I'm not even upset about that, because if it's a mother and they have a friend, their kids is not going to go and, do whatever. So, but no, she didn't kick me out or anything. I left. But I think that was an issue in our relationship. And Michael Farm, I cannot with you.
You ever been to the courthouse and the judge be just writing shit down?
Yeah. No, look, I've seen it. I ain't never been to a courthouse and did that. I'm like, no.
I've been there. I've been there several times. That's scary when he ain't looking at you.
So no, she didn't kick me out. I don't know what happened. I just didn't feel comfortable there no more. I didn't feel the love, the welcoming love that I did before. I felt like it was like whatever. And then her friends, like, they stopped talking to me. They was like unfriending me. And I was just like, what happened? Like, can somebody tell me what's going on? Because I don't understand.
I'm gonna tell you what happened. But go ahead before I make this ruling.
What happened, Judge?
Before he make this ruling.
Judge Farmer.
Right.
Please hit the like button, you guys. Share us out. Thank you, Tim. He said he
So
looked like
from
butt,
what I
y'all.
heard from the defendant, defending her situation, Bougie, you almost did, Bougie, but from what I heard, the chances are, as being a man and being a reformed dog and a hoe.
Yeah, Bougie.
Oh Lord. Did you hear
Listen,
what he said?
He said a hoe.
He said
a reform,
Are you
a
reformed?
rehabilitated.
Are
A
you
reformed and
reformed?
rehabilitated.
Rehabilitated. Okay.
He said, look, yeah, hold on. He
Okay,
said,
Fred, we'll let you say that. Go ahead.
he said reformed and rehabilitated, and he was over on my Instagram page talking about he gonna lick my forehead.
You know what I mean? It's something about her forehead, yeah. I don't know. I might get in trouble. My wife know who she married. That's why she married, because I was funny and crazy. But anyway, but going what I'm saying, y'all.
Come on, commentate what
so Judge Micro here.
Life for OCD chick.
You say you no longer speak to this person no more, ma'am?
Yeah, I don't speak to her anymore.
So I can freely have my opinion about this person.
Absolutely.
That you know. Yeah, you got it on the record, yeah. You wrote it down on the record. Court records. Okay.
I'm the court reporter.
That's what she's here for.
Yeah, that's what she's here for, the court reporter. Because what I understand from my recollections, what you said to all of us on this YouTube channel was, your friend, that best friend in Atlanta, has some entanglement with your man, that 30-year-old dude, that 30-year relationship.
I don't believe that.
Yeah, he flew out. Don't worry about it. You wasn't around him every time.
I don't believe that. And
because I noticed when women,
let me tell you what I do believe, though. I do believe that when with me being her friend, and she wound up getting pregnant, having her first baby, I wound up throwing her a baby shower, was over there, did everything she needed, whatever she wanted, I was there. Well, then I called him baby at the time. So whenever he called, I dropped everything. So I've thrown her parties, and even her graduation party. I threw her. I was there to help with her graduation party, and be there to support. Whenever he called, I drop everything and I go and be with him. So there's been 2 special occasions where I've dropped everything and left to go be with him that she was upset about. So I'm assuming that when I moved to Atlanta and I moved to get away from him, that she was all in for that. But then when he was the one that came to get me to bring me back to Kansas City, she was not having it. Like it happened again. It's almost like, here he done showed up again, and she done dropped everything, for me to go and be with him. That's what I'm getting about the competition, because it's not a competition between you and your best friend and your man. If I've been there for you and I've done things for you, and he showed up or he wants me to come there,
you're wrong, ma'am. Ma'am, you're wrong, ma'am.
Yeah,
I'd have dropped you like a hot rock in a summer day, baby.
Yeah,
I did the same thing. I would have did the same thing she did to you. I would have said, bye, see you later. I would have said, like that song said, you gotta let her go.
Yeah, that's why
I'd let you go. Because what happened was, see, you didn't see that.
I can honestly say that I know, and I feel that I know it was nothing going on between them, because the way that she could not.
Okay. I retract that. I retract that from the records. Retract that from the court records.
What I feel from the record.
Remove that from the record.
Look,
I feel you that friend. You was that friend that she was trying to save and realized she couldn't save no more. So when homeboy came to Atlanta to bring you back into the dirt hole, she knew where you was going. Yeah, you say he came and got you.
But
from him.
But we done kind of extended this out a little bit from just the thought of trusting your friend, because even though Shemagic has shared this story with us, this is something that happens quite often in people's relationships with people that they call their friend. And sometimes we have friends that are very controlling. It is almost like a relationship. A girlfriend relationship can be, a friend relationship can almost be like that male-female relationship, that what you said, Shemagic, should not be no competition.
Right.
Sometimes friends just be trying to control your life or whatever.
I'm just saying,
you are a true friend, you're going to let you're gonna let that person be who they are.
Yeah.
And if that really doesn't work for you for whatever reason in your mind, for whatever your belief system is, then you need to move on.
Yeah.
The friendship was not there that tight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it could be, but she got tired of Sheer Magic. Why you trying to blame? Take responsibility, because Sheer Magic said she got away from somebody, went to Atlanta, and then the individual she got away from came to Atlanta to bring her back, right? So that friend, the friend that she said that was her tight buddy, she did all this for, just let you go, Sheer Magic. Hold the responsibility, because your friend said had. I'm not blaming your friend. I'm not blaming you, but sometimes you got to let your friend live her life, and she let you go live your life. So it's not that you did anything to her. She let you go live your life because she knew she could not. You had to learn to get away from yourself, and she let you go like a parent. Sometimes you got to let your kid go down that road. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And your friend let you go down that road. Now you're away from the individual. You're living your best life now. So yeah, you might not be speaking to her no more, but then again, you got to say, thank Jesus that she let me go on my own and find out for myself. You feel what I'm saying?
And like I said, hi, Jazzy.
Hey, Jazzy V, welcome in. I'm so happy to see you here.
I'm just going from the story you told. I don't know the
so I totally feel you with that. I feel like there was something there. And had I not talked to another associate, I want to say friend, had I not talked to another associate that opened my eyes to, this is probably why she X, Y, and Z, because of baby. Well, they didn't call him baby, they call him K now, but maybe because of X, Y, and Z. And I'm like, I never thought of it that way, because she's my best friend. He's my boyfriend. She knows everything. Like, I talked to her about different things and stuff. But it's just like, yeah, you can let me go and live my life and all that other stuff. But when you are with a friend and they go through stuff and they have relationships, then I feel like supporting them and what they do is being a friend. You may not like their other partner or spouse or whatever, but just being supportive is really, really important in a friendship to me. And that's what I looked at it as.
But see, but here it goes. But for the women, seriously, because this is talking in the lady room, and I'm just going to be on a man perspective. There's women right now in this chat have that female friend that they are saying they see that phone, they know she coming with some bullshit. They don't. It's not that they, because your friendship only has a limitation.
Yeah.
I think Boo said that's not true. Your friend, yes. It comes to a point in time when you're having you could be the best friend, good friend, whatever y'all want to call it. They get tired of hearing you with your sad story because they can't reach you no more. So they let you go. It's not they not being a good friend of you. They just, it's toxic for them as much as it's toxic for you. And they gotta let you go. Sometimes you just gotta let it go.
Okay, so let me jump in here. And it still boils down to what type of person you are, as far as how a person keeps extending themselves as a friend to someone. The lady that was on here, Donna, and was saying that her mom and I are best friends. And there was a time in our life that we didn't speak for a while. Well, she wasn't hip with my first husband at all. What the hell so ever. We went 10 years without talking to each other. Now, if she was on here, we would laugh about it right now, because of course she blames me because she said I quit talking to her. But the point is, and he was not a good person. And I know when I look back on it now, I know in her mind, it was like she did not like seeing me with him. Okay. So it was, the friendship just kind of went by the wayside. I don't want to say the friendship went by. We never lost that connection, because after a while, when we reunited, that's what I meant when I said earlier, we picked up exactly where we had left off at. Our friendship really had nothing to do with him, but it was hard for her to see me in that relationship with that person.
Right.
And so for her own self-worth, she had to back up and remove herself from
exactly what I just said.
That's what she needed to do.
From our relationship.
So
now, if I called her, she gonna answer, and she would talk to me or whatever. But it wasn't like our friendship of us kicking it like what we did before.
Yeah. And I guess I was upset because we always communicated and talked to each other about different things. So I'm just like, okay, if I wasn't that friend, or if you felt like you needed to let me go, then I kind of would have loved to know that. But then I got to a point where I'm like, it doesn't even matter no more. Whatever the situation could have been or whatever it was, that was the only friend out of the whole 53 years I've been on this earth that I was really upset about the direction that it went. You know, my other people and associates and different things like that, we talk from time to time, or we'll text and all that other stuff. We don't talk every day, and life gets busy. I even tell people always tell me, well, you don't call me like you used to, and this and that. I'm like, I got a full-time job, 3 side hustles, a YouTube channel. I got a lot of things going on. That's where my energy is going to. It's not like Micro Farmer said, you have that one friend that as soon as they call, you know it's going to be some BS. I don't have 30 minutes to entertain you. I really don't. I need to be trying to create content. I need to be trying to, see where I'm going to do a vendor event at. And so I'm not that person that I used to be. They'd be like, girl, yeah. And what happened? And da-da-da-da-da. And now I'm just like, just pray about it. Just pray about it. So then they look at me like, well, Kiba thinks she's all that. She's on YouTube now. She's doing it. I'm like, think what you want. I'm not coming up with whatever. Just because I don't want to listen to all that extra stuff no more.
I think we use that word friend loosely.
Yeah.
Because you can have, what do they call it? Associates or comrades or whatever.
Associates.
Okay, associates. And there's people that I like and I enjoy talking to them and we laugh and we have a good time or whatever. But I guess you could call them an associate.
Yeah.
So I think we kind of maybe sometimes use the word friend a lot, kind of loosely, because kids do that. Everything somebody they talk to is my friend. Your friend who?
Yeah.
What do you even know about that person? So
that part.
Yeah. I wanted to see. It was a comments I was trying to.
And what Tiny said here too, you had to let go and let God.
Yeah.
And if you take it from that standpoint, from a Bible standpoint, in there, see, I'm not even going to remember. Don't ask me what the scripture is, but it talks about in the Bible places about trust no man.
Yeah.
So, again, it comes back to that. If you're looking at things 100%, we're all imperfect. So there is no one that is going to be 100% that you can trust in life. Everybody's going to make a mistake along the way. They may not mean to. You may think that that's your friend or whatever, but people do make mistakes.
Yeah.
And some mistakes, they meant to do it on purpose, and they some ruthless old hags.
Yeah. And that's you really need to get rid of them.
So that wasn't really a friend. And sometimes you may have somebody that, is a friend that they did make a mistake, and you are able to come back together and talk about it and apologize and continue forward.
Yeah, because that could be another good conversation, because there's people and parents that don't get along with their children no more. It ain't just friends. There's people who brothers and sisters haven't spoken 30, 40 years.
Yeah.
Blood. Forget about the friend. There's people that don't even talk to their blood folks. Brothers and sisters and mamas and daddies
that don't talk. I like what Ventura said.
Don't forget the expectations we put on others may not be the expectations they sign up for.
That doesn't mean they're not good friends. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They just it's too much.
Go to Tiny's question. Right under. Yeah, she said, "What about a best friend?" I was trying to see if
this one right here.
What about a best friend get caught in bed with your man and blames you for not being woman enough for him?
And as Bougie said on down the road here, Tiny,
that was never a friend.
That was never a friend.
That was never a friend.
I had that situation happen twice to me. And that's why be careful what you share with your friends. Be careful. I was young and I shared a lot of things that I shouldn't have shared. And your friends get interested. They're curious. They kind of want to experience and see what happens and different things like that. And when it don't go the way that they think it's, supposed to go, then it's a situation. And like you said, that's not a friend. And even somebody that low key tries to holler at your dude or your female and do like low key stuff, you put that like, okay, I got my eye on you.
Bougie said she in the basement. Yeah.
She in the basement.
I know she look. Microphone. Remember when we was going on live? You talking about I'm in the basement? I'm like, why is she telling me in the basement?
In the basement, yeah. She didn't know what the basement means.
I didn't know what the basement meant.
That means she's waiting to come up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I see you. I'm sorry, my bad.
I forget they don't know the lingo of the basement.
Right.
They be like, what?
I had to learn
I can put that on a t-shirt. I'm in the basement. I like that
for you.
Hi, Share Magic. Nice to meet you.
Okay, give us your wisdom. Give us your wisdom.
Like I like talking about this subject because me and my girlfriend, we are best friends. Matter of fact, she in my ear right now, and we have rules. We have boundaries. We have told each other when we were dealing with somebody, I don't like that. You need to leave him alone. But guess what? If we didn't, we respected that.
Right.
We didn't stop talking to each other because we didn't care how this person was treating, like not like in a harmful physical way. But what may bother me may not bother her.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't have her relationship for her. That's
Absolutely.
not for me to do.
Yeah.
And for me to people need, we learn to enjoy each other's whatever relationship the other one is in.
Mm-hmm.
We don't try to control what the other one is doing. Like if she was going out, I was excited for her going out. Like we used to do crazy stuff. Like I would get there, and if the person went in the bathroom, I'm showing her the house. That's how nuts we are. I'm walking around in the house, showing her the house. And like you were saying, we tell each other, and we be waiting for the other one to come back from the date to hear everything. We want to hear everything. But we have a respect because there's boundaries. You have to have boundaries. You can't, when we go to the bar, you can't try to talk to me. And then if I decide not to talk to you, you try to talk to my girlfriend. That don't work with us. We don't do that.
Yeah.
We have boundaries when it comes to that. I don't know if y'all remember years ago when we used to use Yahoo to talk to each other. We used to do video chat with Yahoo before all of we started doing all of this on YouTube. And somebody she was talking to inboxed me. And I said, get your man out my inbox. Because when you jump on, when you let people know right away that if you have boundaries and you have rules to this thing, you know what you're going to stand for and what you're not going to stand for. That talking to me, my best friend, man talking to me alone without her, no.
Right. Yeah.
No, there's nothing you have to say to me without her being there.
Absolutely. And you know what you said that too, Bougie Pepper, the fact that even
Donna, do you have something on besides just your phone or your laptop?
No. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but
We can hear you, but we're getting the feedback. It's like you have two things open.
On? Just don't know.
I think it went away.
Well, yeah, when you're muted, it goes away, but I don't want you to be muted.
That's my husband's TV in the background.
Oh. You leave Terry alone now. Go ahead, Bougie.
Wait up. Y'all got wait. So you're not gonna roll over that real quick. Y'all good friends and y'all got husbands with the T's. You got Tim and she got what's her husband name? And Terry. Tim and Terry. Oh, y'all need to find another friend with a man named Terrence.
Shut up.
It's a man named Terrence.
Stay on topic, microfarmer. Stay on topic.
Stay on topic. Right.
But even with that, when you said about boundaries and different things like that, when one of my friends, we're still good friends now. We were both single and we talk on the phone, do this, do that, whatever. She wound up getting a relationship, got married, have kids, all this other stuff. Well, when we would call and just talk and everything, her husband had traveled and we were on the phone for like an hour and a half. And so he came in and she said, hey, babe, like that. And I said, girl, let me let you go. I said, husband just came home. She's like, oh, he's fine. He's going to go in there and fix him something to eat. I'm the girlfriend that will be like, girl, I got to go. husband's on his way in. I'm about to, set the room up, fix him something to eat. She's like, no, we can talk. I said, no, I'm about to get off the phone. Your husband just traveled. He done came in, out of town. I know you're going to go fix him something to eat. She's like, he going to go fix himself something to eat. He cool. I was like, no, I'm getting off the phone. Later on, she came back and she said, you know what? I respect you for that. Because other people would have been like, oh, now that she's got a husband and kids, we can't hang out the way we used to and do this. No, you can. This woman got a whole family over here. I'm single. I can go hang out till 2:00 in the morning. She can't. I respect that in friendship, because just because you done, move forward in life, don't mean I'm going to be jealous or whatever. I'm going to root you on,
But you know what? Back in the day, I remember when I was a young girl, and it was a family that lived next door to us, and there was a space between our houses. Well, the lady that lived next door to us, in the summertime, we would put chairs in between the house. We were just young girls, maybe 12, 13, and this was a grown woman. And she'd make lemonade, and we would just be sitting out there and talking. At the time, I had no idea until later in my adult life, this comment that I'm going to tell you that she had made. And we probably was older than 13, because we probably wouldn't have been talking about this subject. But anyway, maybe 16, 17. But she made this comment so this was in the 70s, y'all. When a woman's husband comes home, because when her husband would come home, she would put us out of her house, send us home. Not that her husband or anything, it's just that it was time for her to deal with her family. And so that's the comment I wanted to make. And she had made that comment to me. I remember saying, when a woman's husband comes home, you need to go home. You need basically be out of their business or whatever. So that's old school. That came from way back when.
No, that was mid school. Old school would keep people out your house. That's old school.
Okay.
My grandma and auntie and mama was telling me that, like, with friends, like relationships, even going over to your friend's house, and if y'all singles, like laying in the bed and all that stuff, sitting on their bed. When you have a married friend, you basically don't go over there, sit on their bed or lay in their bed. They have a partner now, so things are different. So those are things that I was taught growing up.
Yeah. Donna, you better jump in, because off of mute.
Well, I was just gonna say, I mean, I don't know, like, for me, I feel like I want my girlfriends to feel as close to me as they do my husband, and, like, in a way of that, like, if they come over and visit me at my house and he's around, that we're all laughing, that he feels like, that they feel like they can laugh with him and joke with him the same way they laugh with me and joke with me, and they can, talk to him, we may not tell like our girl code secrets and whatnot, but they're just as
I got secrets.
Yeah, like
I got secrets, Donna.
But I mean, I personally value that if my husband didn't get along with my friends, and if he was like, I don't like when you talk to so and so, that would bother me. But I like when my girlfriends will call and he's like, hey, so and so, in the background or whatnot, and he jumps in the conversation. He's part of the conversation. Like, I value that.
It's like,
and I think that is good, but I do think that, as what Bougie was saying earlier, there still has to be some boundaries, and you still have to be aware and pay attention, because there's some little demons around.
Oh, for sure. I got one.
Okay. They might be smiling and smiling and all this kind of at you, but they be trying to get your man. And
but see, but coming from the man's side,
those are not friends, because when I was married, just like how she said, my girlfriend was able to talk to my husband, and we would all be able to joke and laugh, and I wasn't concerned with her doing anything. That's a real friend. If you got friends side-eyed in your husband, them ain't friends.
But I do want to interject, because there's a woman full of women. I'm the only man here, but I'm gonna tell you out of God's truth. You know your husband. Your best friend should be your husband at that point in time, because he know what she shouldn't touch. I wouldn't care if your girlfriend did come on to him. He should have had let you know, like, hey, Donna done came at me. You know what I mean? I don't want to start no trouble. But most men Seriously, most men don't sit around their wives' friends. Like I'll be down, like, well, we don't have company, but I'm just saying, if say she had company, I'll be in the basement down here, bottom of the house. I'm nowhere near them. You know, either you get your coat, you leave the house and go to the bar, go somewhere, go shopping. You
So
shouldn't be
where's the
sitting under your
self-control?
Hold up,
Where's
hold
the
up, hold up.
adult
Hold
and
up. That
having
is the self-control.
Where's the self-control though?
That is the self-control. You don't
No,
put
that's
yourself.
not self-control because I should be able to sit with my
No, you don't.
girlfriend and her husband and not looking at him in no
Oh,
kind
you
of
talking about the
crazy,
woman?
crazy way.
Well, I'm telling you what most men do. Most men don't sit around their wives' friends unless they went to college together or they are mutual friends from childhood or something. You know what I mean? But usually men don't sit around their wives' friends who they met at. Maybe you had a girlfriend in college. He don't know your girlfriend, but that's your best friend from college. Y'all moved to Albuquerque. He's from Georgia, whatever. Most men don't sit around their women, their wives' friends. Is that part? I'm just saying from a man's point of view. Like if he's not going to sit around, I don't know about the other people's husbands, but I don't sit around my wife's friends. Not because I'm thinking I'm going to do something. It's just I don't need to be around that clickety clackety stuff. You know what I mean?
Comments?
I mean, and I don't know about like sitting around. If I'm having a girls, like if the girls is getting together and it's a whole girls thing, then yeah, you need to go. But like, you know, for example, I had a friend who was in town last week. She likes sports. He likes sports. So she came over. They talk sports more than I do, you know? So if anything, I felt like more of the outcast in the conversation than anything. But I like that, you know, he feels comfortable to have that type of conversation and whatnot. And that like we can all three, it's like being in a room with a group of 3 friends that grew up together or something like that. You know what I mean? But like that's kind of what I'm trying to describe.
Yeah, because I'm saying I've been married, been 19 years. This is my second wife, and my first wife. It's not about discipline. It's just don't put yourself in a position for anything to be said as a man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
I
understand that. Yeah.
So you don't put yourself in that
everybody should have
position.
some kind of self-control. I mean, you got to have some kind
I do.
of.
I have self-control. My wife know I went to Savannah last year.
I'm saying
And I
on
stayed
both sides. I'm saying on both sides.
Most
people should
women-
be able
most
to
women-
sit with people without funny.
Most
going
women, most women know their husbands. Most of us. You know what your spouse, I hope you do, but some of us get snagged sometimes. We get tricked into stuff, but most women know what you know what you're married. You know how you met your husband, and you know his likes and you know his dislikes. You should know those things about the man or the woman you're married to. There's certain things I know my wife ain't gonna go for, and my wife didn't know there's certain things she could speak for me. I can speak for her half the time. That's how sync we are. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And you got to have that level of respect. Like Ms. Don said, her husband could sit with her friend and talk sports. That's it. You know what you married. Most time people just marry because of convenience and that big house they want to show off. But if you marry for love and you love that person, yeah, the respect's gonna be there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And like you said, you do know your partner to, you don't know everything. I got two brothers. I don't know everything about them, and I grew up with them. I mean, but you know people to a certain extent, and how far you can trust them or what you can or can't do with them. I don't be like flirtatious with somebody's spouse or whatever. I'll speak. It with me and y'all be just regular. And Tim will jump in the picture, be like, "Hey, Sure Magic." I'm like, "Hey, Tim," and I'm like, "What we sipping on?" Whatever the case may be. But it's like you have to say or know where boundaries have to be led or where they are as far as a friend. And then how you have to, they say treat people with a long handle spoon. You be like, yeah, you may be around me and in my life and stuff, but I got my eye on you. I'm watching. I ain't crazy.
Because like with people, you probably shouldn't need to be around them. Period. Because you got to be watching people that's around you.
Exactly. You got.
I don't want nobody around me. I got to be keeping an eye on you.
I'm backing up from people. That's why I say my circle out this side.
And I'm gonna give y'all some red flags. I'm gonna give y'all some red flags that a lot of y'all women have been victimized of. When a woman compliments your man on it, why you treat him like that? Yeah. He's a good man. You throw her out head first out of your house.
You can't do that.
because I'm telling you from the man's side of this panel here,
that one.
that's the one you need to put out your door, because your husband, as a man, your husband know which one of your friends will hump on him.
He said hump.
You know what I'm talking about. I'm trying to be nice. You know what I'm saying? So when you start
cracked up laughing, Sheer Magic like he said hump.
Let me get my pencil. Look, let me get my pencil.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? But because you as a woman know some of your girlfriend, like Bougie was saying, you know that girlfriend y'all hang with. You know.
It's only two of us, and we know each other. So
no, I'm not talking about. But you know, if you got several girlfriends around you or so-called friends you call, you know the one to watch. And Bougie just said she's not trying to hang around the girl. She got to keep watching.
Well, yeah, but I guess it depends on where you are in life, because if I'm thinking that, you ain't gonna be coming over anyway.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, we not
don't
really
act like don't act like you didn't have a girlfriend come over your house with the girl you don't like, and you don't want to throw the girl. I say she ain't allowed in my house or at the table with us. Is that girlfriend?
You better ask somebody.
Wow.
Yeah, like don't play with me.
I've been being hateful for a long time.
So how many
30s,
women?
40s,
How
50s,
many women in this chat?
become nice until I got in my 60s.
All
right.
Yeah.
I'm nice now.
So y'all, so some of the women in this panel and in the chat that's in here, have y'all ever had told a girl to leave? It came with a friend to a function or some type of girl gathering that she didn't like the girl. Did y'all say, hey, you gotta get her out of here or something? Have y'all done that?
I've never had that happen at a function, but that heifer never did come again.
Wait, Yaya. Where's the dictionary? You gotta look up the word nice. I tell you that tickety-tockety will teach you all kind of stuff. Look up the word nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
I want to go back to Yaya, you looking up the word nice, Yaya?
Yes.
Okay, let me go back to I think Tiny. She said,
hey, Tamika Davis.
Hey, Tamika Davis. Thanks for joining. Okay, what about a so-called friend that goes behind your back and get pregnant with your man?
Yes, you see that, Yaya?
Wow.
You better
I missed it. Where is it at?
It's up some.
You know what kind of friend I call that? That
ain't a friend, but
no, that's it is. That's called
710.
That is called life in prison.
That's called letting Shaniqua braid your hair, in prison, because it's going down.
That's
you need to let both of them go, the friend and the man.
Let them both go to the county coroner.
Yeah,
let both of them go to the county coroner.
That ain't even worth even.
And you know what? If she was to contact me and I was her friend, like if we was talking, having a casual conversation,
Lord, let me tell you something.
And she would tell me that happened with her and a friend, I would say, what is your next move? What do you want to do? You know what I'm saying? Because that way it doesn't lead it to where I'm telling her you need to get rid of him and her. I'm just saying, what is your next move? What do you feel like you need to do? Because in some cases, the women, they trust the woman more than, you know what I'm saying? They'll switch sides and stuff. Like they'll blame, like, oh, you did this or you did that or whatever the case. I would be like, what is your next move? What do you want to do? Hey, tag for
See,
sure.
y'all missing the point with that situation. With that situation, if she has children by that individual male, and then that's supposed to be your best friend who was auntie to your kids, like Sir Magic was saying, she was like the auntie to those kids, and then they daddy done slipped up with your best friend and had a baby. Now that baby is their cousin. I mean, that their brother. We ain't doing that messy stuff. Somebody got to go. I'm sorry.
You can't everyday life the family tree line, okay?
We ain't going to be sitting up there talking about that's Auntie Bougie.
They do. They deserve. You need to leave both of them alone. You need to leave both of them alone.
What happened is
I dated a guy
but Bougie, you can't leave both alone because now here goes. There's a child over.
There's a child involved.
Well, I
And
mean,
that's
if that pops up, then yeah. But rather than that, you need to leave both of them alone.
Okay,
yeah,
so the word nice, adjective, pleasant, agreeable, satisfactory. We had a nice time. But something else in here says, what is the true meaning of
Of
nice?
nice, yes.
So nice is used to mean pleasant. It historically meant wanton or dissolute.
Hmm.
The words other meanings include
Valentine,
both
ain't that's
appropriate
an
and
ancient Greek?
inappropriate.
That.
Mm.
No, I don't know. That's
Who?
something kind of weird. It's got some omen stuff going on with it. I don't know. I
Yeah.
don't know. It's got a little deep. What is the definition of being nice? Pleasant, agreeable, delightful.
Yeah. I like
We
that one.
want to look up. I want to see how I can find the real definition, because the real
Yeah.
definition of nice is not being what we think it is.
Mm-hmm.
But we can keep
Um,
talking. I'm gonna see if I can find the real definition of
okay. I'm
nice.
gonna read
Did
Tiny's
somebody get a dictionary?
comment.
Yeah. See, this is
Tiny
what I'm saying.
said,
Go to the old dictionary instead of anything on Instagram and on internet.
because
I
they'll
will
show
go.
you real, real.
Yeah, I will go to the actual paper dictionary that's been
Okay,
printed.
let me look at Webster's.
Yeah. So Tiny said, what about you have a so-called friend come over, get drunk, and you say to her, girl, don't have a you don't have to drive home drunk, you can stay. But then your man comes home from work and comes out the room more. Yeah, that's
What?
kind of a tricky situation because you want to care about your friend. Basically, like her friend came over, they had a good time, she was drinking, and you don't want your friend to drive home drunk, and then your husband come home, but he's coming back and forth. If I may not be saying that right, Tony. You could correct me if I'm wrong, but he's coming back and forth in the room that your friend is in that's drunk.
See. Once again, I
Oh
got to
well,
get.
you need to get up. You need to get up. When he get up, you get up. And
No.
once you done went to bed, I don't know what he getting up going in nowhere other room for.
See, y'all
What you
doing it
talking
wrong.
about?
No, see, that's what I'm trying to see. Y'all doing it wrong. Y'all just
No,
want to
we're not
argue.
doing it wrong. If I
Listen,
got a
yeah, I'm telling
girlfriend
you,
that's in the living room, sleep on the couch, and
she
you
ain't
done
sleeping on
came
the couch.
home and we done all went to bed,
No, we ain't all go to bed.
ninja, go to
You
bed.
tell your husband,
Yeah.
if that's your friend, you get the keys of her car, put her drunk behind in the back seat. You drive her car to her house. He drive your car behind you, and you drop her behind off at home. That woman did need not to be sitting in your house. Y'all playing games. Y'all too old to be playing games.
Yeah. Everyday life of OCD chicks said Uber. Yeah.
Uber. I wouldn't even Uber. My husband, listen, babe, before you take your clothes off, we putting her funky butt in her car. I'm gonna take her car, drive to her house. You take our car and follow me. You
And
take your girlfriend up them steps, lay her in the bed,
Yeah.
put her keys in there, and slam lock her damn door. You get in
And
the
make
car
sure
with your
she's
husband,
safe.
go home. Ain't nobody need to be sleeping in your house. Ain't nobody be
I
sleeping
like
in my
that.
house.
I like that microphone.
Y'all playing two games to be over 40. I'm sorry. You got to leave here.
Okay, wait, hold on. I found the they call it the etymology of nice. Okay, first it's well, up here it says it comes from the Latin nescius. Not sure how you pronounce that. But it says deranged, insane, also foolish, silly, unwise.
Oh,
Well, I ain't gonna.
that's new.
I'm watching this lady
So
talk
when you
about
think about it, and what we always say, every time I be nice to somebody, what do you get? You got being
kicked in the
foolish.
butt.
Yep, you're being foolish, unwise.
Yeah. Hey, hands in the dirt.
Hey, what's up, hands?
What's up, Stacy?
I like what Tag just said.
Okay, let me get into it. Okay, we're thumbs up. Okay. Hey, Stacy. Hands in the dirt.
I don't know if I spoke to G Mama Rose.
No, she was talking about a woman didn't let her man go to female women client homes because he was a maintenance worker, so he only had to go with male. But see, girl, I don't know Tag for sure, but you was told that. I would have told that lady, you better be, because Gerald might be over there slinging something, so you better stop playing. Get your money, girl.
But let me tell you though, Micro Farmer. Okay, so what she said was, I was told about a lady whose husband has a business where he does home maintenance, but she won't let him go to the client's home without her. So he sometimes misses out on work. What do you do? Okay, so I had a situation like that where I had a guy working on my place, but I would ask him to always bring his wife with him, because I don't ever put myself in a situation, even though she wasn't my friend, I don't ever put myself in a situation to where something like that could come up or whatever. I did have a friend, and we're still good associates. And she was at work and something happened with my truck and everything. And I called her, she wasn't at home. And she's like, oh no, just call Jimmy, he'll come get you. I'm like, absolutely not. I'm not about to be rolling with your boyfriend, husband by myself. You don't put
yourself. You talk about a friend, but she's talking about a man. She ain't talking about no
right.
friend.
But what I'm saying,
if you got to do that, sweetie,
if this lady's husband has a business. Yeah.
If you got to do that, then you don't need to be with that person. If you got to do all that, you don't need to be with that person.
That's what I was waiting to say. Yeah. Ain't no way I'm following no grown man or telling him not to do something. There's got to be a level of trust there. Where's the trust?
Yeah.
Where's the trust at in the relationship?
You don't need to be in that marriage. Or
he losing out on money. Look, he losing out on money because you don't trust him.
And guess what? Yeah. You might be there then, but you ain't there all the time. So if somebody's going to do something, they're going to do it.
Exactly.
I would have told her he could have been doing work at P. Diddy house or TD Jakes. You don't listen.
Y'all stop. Now stay on topic, Micro Farmer.
Where that button at? Where that button?
Yeah, right.
Keep your feet
back in the time to exit bougie.
I don't even trust them. I no longer trust girls' vacations no more.
Right. That's what Micro Farmer. This is where the whole topic came about.
You don't have no other choice but to trust it. I mean, to be in a relationship and be worrying about the other person, that makes no sense to me.
Yeah.
I personally don't want nobody who don't want me.
Yeah, absolutely.
Y'all be at the Atlantic. Y'all be
doing and who you doing it with. No,
don't worry about it. You ain't got to worry about me being over you.
Like an adult.
Yeah.
You and your girlfriends be at the what they call the Atlantic over in the Bahamas, and I'll be at that cheap day in on the other side of that island. But I'm gonna be on the island with y'all.
So y'all, the reason why we was talking about this subject is because I was talking to Yaya the other day, and we was talking about the Mahogany Jackson situation where her so-called friends did everything to her, like horrible things to her. And she was only 20 years old, a mother of a 3-year-old. It was horrible. I don't even want to get into it, but it reminded me of the Shanquilla Robinson situation. You know, I don't put no foolishness in my house. Either you trust me or exactly. But it reminds me of the Shanquilla Robinson situation where she traveled with her friends and the things that they did to her. And it's like, well, dang, like who can you trust?
Young people that went to the DR,
they're young people and stuff.
Those wasn't her friend. This is like how y'all was talking about, even with the young adults where they call everybody their friend. No, those wasn't her friends.
But even at me as an adult, like, you know, for a quick example, before we get back to the comments, there, you know, I'm a bedroom candy consultant. So we do parties and different things like that. So there was a girl.
We know what you do.
Yeah, you know what I do. As if the background can't tell you. And so there's a girl that
got me squinching. I'm looking.
You looking? But she reached that you get party leads. So corporate sends you party leads amount depending on the amount that you are way more meaner than me. Really?
I think men got their dirt be going on. They a little bit more. Y'all pretty smooth undercover with y'all dirt. Okay.
They really are. Yes. So there's a girl that
I see you, Micro,
reached out to or whatever about the party lead and all this other stuff. And so we chit-chatted, whatever. So then she canceled the party because the people weren't showing up and all this other stuff. And then she asked me if she could talk to me. She was talking to me about different personal things with her family, her sister, people like that, or whatever the case may be. So I felt like we were getting closer because you're supposed to build a connection with your customers and stuff. So long story short, time goes by and she wanted me, and she's younger than me, so she wanted me to come to different parties and stuff like that. Just her conversations and different things I would hear and stuff. I'm like, I'm not going to a 28-year-old party You know, I'm in my 50s, this and that. She was supposed to be a customer that was going to do a party. So then we wound up reaching out and she invited me to her birthday party. I told her that I wasn't going to be able to come. So she got upset with me. She's like, I'm not inviting you to nothing else and this and that and stuff. So 2 days go by. I wound up texting her and I said, hey, I meant to tell you happy birthday. Turn up, have a good time. She texted me back and said, who is this? I didn't respond to her because I was about to say, what do you mean, who is this? I didn't respond to her, did nothing. A month later goes by. She texts me, hey, Kiba, what's going on? How you doing? And my pettiness was going to say, who is this? I didn't respond to her, nothing. So she called my phone, which is my business number, from a different number, and I answered, and it was her. She's like, hey, girl, I've been texting you. I've been calling you. I'm like, hey, what's going on? Da-da-da-da-da. And so my conversation with her was real short because I'm thinking she's a real petty. Like, this is crazy. So anyway,
kind of narky stuff.
Yeah, like what are you doing? Like, I don't roll like this. So then she winds up texting me and she said, hey, can you do a party for me? Can you host a party for me? And I'm like, can I host a party for you? And she said, yeah. Then she puts in there, can you host a BK party for me for my home opening XYZ? I'm like, now we talking business. Let's talk business, you know? So what do you say? No, if a man don't mess with you, more than likely you will know at least the ones I know.
Okay.
A woman would play friendly with another woman and hate your good. Yep, absolutely.
Well, yes,
absolutely.
No,
exactly.
that won't
I'm
be
right.
me.
Yeah.
That won't be me. I don't have
That's
time
the
for
feeling
that.
that I got from her because I'm
Not
like,
me.
girl, you playing games. I don't have time for this stuff. And when she wanted me to host her bedroom candy party, I'm like, yeah, let me know the date. She's like, oh, March such and such. I said, okay, let me check my calendar. I'll get back with you. Got home from work, checked my calendar, which I had my calendar on me. And I said, okay, that date is open. She said, okay, well, let me get back with you to make sure that the amount of people are going to come or something. 2 days later, she texted me and she was like, hey, I was just checking to see if that date was still available or are you too busy? I'm like, wow. And so then I said, well, I'm leaving work. Give me about 20 minutes and I'll text you back. 5 minutes later, she texted me back. She said, don't worry about it. I already got it covered. I texted her back and said, okay. To me, she's crazy. Like, what are you obsessed with me so much for that you're doing all this stuff? The next day I get a party lead and I look at the thing and stuff. So what I do is I go to Facebook, I look up her name, I see that they're friends. So to me, that's like a setup. That's why I say you can't trust people. Because now I go over there, I do this bedroom candy party, I take all my, things and stuff. Then y'all either trying to rob me or set me up or whatever. I'm not playing those games. So I've had 2 other party leads. And the first thing I say, oh, did you find me through bedroomcandy.com or did somebody refer me? Because I love to give my referral people free gifts. Just in case she tries to like, oh, I'm going to have my friend, book a party or whatever. That's why I say I got trust issues, y'all. It comes all back to friendship and people and all this other stuff. I don't have the time for it. The girl was like, oh, no, I went to bedroomcandy.com. And then, they wound up putting me in the thing. I said, okay, cool. I can rock with her. But with that person, I'm like, nope, let me delete, block, because she's got something going on that I don't even know what's going on.
I remember in my earlier days, after you turn 21 and you out and you kicking it or whatever. And that's why Donna that was on here earlier, her mom and I, that is who I came up with during the time when I used to be out there in the kicking in the club doing that stuff. We were together.
Yeah.
And it was always one drank, one didn't drink.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? When we would go out, because one was in control of when we go together, we left together. That was just something, as Bougie was saying earlier, that was something that we agreed on. That's how we did it. Okay. Mm-hmm. And there was times when it was like she threw me in the car. Because I was more of a drinker than she really was. And it was like, no, it's time to go. We leaving. We going home. The next day, of course, I am thankful for that. That's a good friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm the drinker between the two of us. I drink shots. She don't. But I know I can hold my liquor though. But yeah.
Yeah. Can you pull up Tag's comment? I like what she said.
Okay, I clicked on it. Yes, those were the rules. Tag had a comment. Okay, let me This is very, very good conversation.
Here, this is really good conversation.
At 7:30?
What's today? Friday. See.
Yes, yeah, very
After
good.
this one, oh no, I've had
Mhm.
yard workers, plumbers, and more come to my home to fix things. I can't imagine them telling me they can't come because their wife's not available. My first thought is he cheated previously. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
So there's a reason why she's tracking. And hey, life is too short to be trying to track with somebody.
Yeah, you can't
Okay.
track everybody and keep up with them. That's too much energy. I don't have the energy
Yeah,
for it. That's
that's
too
too much.
much.
That's too
And then
much.
she gotta come. What's she gonna do while he working? You ain't coming in my damn house. You gonna sit in the car?
That part.
You like, no, you're not coming up in my house while he working. That's crazy to me.
Yeah. I don't know if you're gonna
And,
both of y'all try to rob.
now I have to be a host to you because you got to
Yeah.
be here watching your husband.
No, but I don't want a whole bunch of people. You might be scoping my house to rob me. Shit. I
Yeah.
don't want you up in
Yep.
my house. I don't know.
Yep. That's why I
Right.
got issues. I don't trust people. Even some family members. When I'm here, when I leave for work, we all leave for work. Ain't nobody staying. Nobody got no key. We out of here. Because
As Martin used to say, you ain't got to go home, but you got to get
the hell
up
up out of here. Yep. Because this room that I'm in now, which is my office, used to be my guest room. And then at the back side, I used to have all my baking things because I wound up going to Joanne's to learn how to bake and do cookies and cakes and all this other stuff. There's too many diseases out here. Right. And so I would be careful of who would stay here because I would have even like spatulas, like Martha Stewart spatulas or different things like that they could just grab and leave with, you know, and those things like $20, $25 a piece. They are not cheap. So I'm like, nope, when I leave, you leave.
Wait, you got family members with still a spatula?
Man, you don't, let me tell you.
You know you got the stealing
Family
people in
is
the
worse.
family.
You
You
already
knew
know.
the things was in the family.
Wait, they might steal that damn PlayStation or that
Everybody knew
TV.
not to put
I
their
ain't-
pocketbooks
I ain't
alone.
never
and
heard
you
black
knew the
folks
things
steal.
in the
Stop.
family.
Y'all not gonna put
Everybody
that on.
got a piece
Y'all
of the
not gonna
family.
put that on black folks. We'll steal your
No,
TV.
I didn't say no name. I got some white
we
family
black
members and Mexican family members. I didn't say no color, but when thieves are thieves, they will find the smallest things to steal and put in their pocket.
I ain't never out of the life I live and been around the ghetto people. I ain't never heard nobody steal a spatula. I heard them steal them TVs, your earrings, your mama's necklace, or your fake pearl
stealing
set.
Tupperware. They will. They
Well,
will.
you don't know
Stealing
what might
Tupperware,
be
Nikki.
valuable to a thief. You know, anything could be valuable to a thief.
Tupperware, Nikki? Stealing tomato stained Tupperware.
People coming over your house to go shopping.
I have
Mother girls say go visit and they cooking with your spatula.
I mean, I would not lie when I tell y'all this. I would not lie. One of my cousins stole something from my brother and sister-in-law's house. They had a barbecue. My brother posted on Facebook, like, I let family in, and they are so welcoming to everybody, just like I am. But I still have trust issues. And we had a barbecue, I want to say a month later. Why did she wear the item that she freaking stole?
Now, I can see that. I can see that
about the Tupperware. Steal your Tupperware and then come to the next gathering with their food in your Tupperware.
I have a cousin that will steal the color off the paint with the pocket full.
You know what? Lord have mercy.
They thieves. They'll do it so fast. They'll do it so quick. And it's horrible, you know?
I tried to defend y'all black folks here. Y'all black minorities, whatever.
Tony said even a piece of lint. Microfarm, you ain't never had no family member steal nothing.
No, hell, no.
That you know of?
I know, right, Nikki? They stealing so much, they done forgot who they done stole it from. They're stealing so much.
They steal it from.
I bought it to the wrong house.
You know why? I come from a crazy type of family. Like, you didn't steal from family. That was rule number one. You can steal from everybody.
Back in the day, you did. You stole from other people.
Yeah, you didn't steal from your family.
They don't care.
Even the crackhead uncles and stuff in Chicago that when I visited, they didn't steal from their family.
Yeah.
They just didn't. They'll steal your bust your window, steal your Benzie radio out your car. You leave something in that car, they'll steal it. But they wouldn't steal from. I mean, that's back in the day. I don't know what the kids doing now.
It's different now. They don't care. They'll steal from anybody, and it's unfortunate. It's really unfortunate. And that's why it's like I want to
No.
be in a relationship and stuff. And I always say I have trust issues and different things like that and stuff. And just with friends and get to know people and just different things and stuff. I did an actual BK party for a group of girls. It was 25 of them. They wound up going into this website. You can go to dating websites and stuff. They have a thing where you can find friends. So they all found each other on this website. I'll be like, oh no. If I ain't grew up with you and did all that, I'm not about to find no new friends on no website. Because you still don't know who you can trust. Like you said, jealousy or different things and stuff like that. And I'm just like, I'm cool with my small circle. I'm all right.
I think once you get because when I
Yeah,
first
belief is
started
a thing.
coming on YouTube, that was a thing that I had to keep saying that the people on YouTube are not your friends, and
Michael Carter
pushing
said
to
that right.
and pushing and not pushing, but suggesting that people take breaks.
Yeah.
Take a break. Like take a
Yep.
break from YouTube. Sometimes you
Yep.
need a. People are starting to get on your nerve. Take a break. It's
Yep.
time to take a break from YouTube.
You talking to the church right now? You talking to the choir because I'll cut my whole channel out, start all over again, and that's it. Take
Yeah,
a
No,
break.
said
you just
that.
be doing the 3 months. That's what you be
I
doing.
don't be
And
doing the most. I do what works for me. I do what works for me.
We still track you. We still track you down.
Yeah,
right.
you do. But what I'm saying, like you just said, Bougie, take a break, and
Yeah,
these
take a.
YouTubers
That
are
don't
not
mean
your.
to shut your whole channel down.
Yeah, I
So take
shut
a
mine
break.
down because I like to start from scratch. I took that. Let me tell you the reason
Mm.
why I do that stuff. It's not because people think I'm a little cuckoo birdie. It's not that. It was
No,
something
you
was
know you
said.
are.
Oh,
And we
no,
know
you know what it is? You know what it is? Because I'm the type of person, you ain't gonna have nothing over my head, right? I don't want nobody to say if it wasn't for me or this and the third. So this was this thing that with Damon Dash and Jay-Z got into a beef back in the day where they split up Rockefeller, right? Damon Dash had said something. If I made Jay-Z, and Jay-Z came back with something that was so real from New York City, if you created me, then create another one. So I'm like that. If I can create a 1,000K channel, I can always do it again. Like if you know how to make $1,000, you're going to always make $1,000.
Here's the nurse said we don't want to know that micro farmer.
That's true. That's true. That's what I'm saying. I'm not for everybody. I am not. Like
But
I
you know
said,
what,
who you?
micro farmer, when you built your YouTube channel, were you going to look for subscribers or for friends?
I wasn't looking for nothing. I was just looking for some stuff because I'm a COVID YouTuber. See, a lot of people don't want to say that. If it wasn't for COVID, I never did YouTube.
Oh,
If it
okay.
wasn't for COVID, I would have never. Social media was never my thing until COVID hit. I'm a COVID YouTuber. Everybody gonna act like, oh, but no, I am a COVID YouTuber.
So
And
when I started YouTube, I just wanted a place where I can go and drink, sip, talk, run my mouth because I love to talk and just support people. I wasn't necessarily looking for friends, but just just a place where I can come and stuff. And so then when me and Yaya connected and different things and stuff like that, in the beginning, I was subscribing to different people's channel. I think it was like 5 people, and I would always tag like 3 people in my description box, which I still do, to go and support their channel. And I felt like I was tagging the same people over and over. Then I started following more people and different things and stuff like that. So then I would see who I tagged and different things like that. But it wasn't necessarily for them to come back and watch my channel, subscribe to me or whatever. I'm going to show support. Now he is a YouTube hands in the dirt. He's childish, but I start following people on a constant feed and stuff, and then as I start like subscribing to more people's channel, I may not go back there the next day or different things and stuff like that. But I wasn't going to YouTube to find friends, and I say if I do find them along the way. Like CJ and Sharice, they help feed the families for Thanksgiving. I want to go and help them and different things and stuff like that. But it's like if I meet people and go to like the meet and greets and different things like that, that would be cool. But I wasn't necessarily be like, oh, these are all going to be my friends, or we're going to hang out and this is that, because everybody is different. I just love
Right.
to
What do
keep
you
I
support.
just started it because
the
my
age?
son told me to give me something to do when we had moved here to
Yeah.
Florida. And it wasn't to make no friends. It was to just
a space to
It
come
was
in.
just something for me to do. And then
Yeah.
as it developed, it was like, oh, I got something to say. You know, I
Mhm.
have something I want to share. And so that's it. And then I meet nice people. You know what? I've said this over and over again. To me, when people talk about YouTube and stuff and, you know, the negative and this and that, it's just like real life.
Mhm.
You choose who you want in your life. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? And if there are people that come, that's why they got the block button. You block them jokers and keep on living life. It's as simple as that.
That's
Just
it.
like the TV. There's
I
good
don't
and
cut
bad things that's on TV.
hands.
You
Yeah.
don't
Hands.
have to watch that.
Yeah.
I don't get in no moves. Hands. I don't cut nobody off. Hands. Stop it, man. It's the fact that, like I said, and I always gonna give people probably like Bougie's. One person could joke with me and share magic and yah. It's certain people that can joke with me. Like really, I don't take it serious. But I'm not in no mood. It's just that I know me and what happened for me. No, seriously, I'm being honest.
No, microphone. I was laughing at what hands in the dirt said.
Yeah, I don't cut them off. I don't cut nobody off. I don't cut nobody off because I know I'm a handful. And if you've been following me for a while, and if people are trying to build a brand or something like that, I don't want to hurt their brand, whatever they got going on. You get what I'm saying? Because I know there's people. Sometimes you could block people, other people blessing by just standing there being a butthole. You know what I mean? So I get out of people's way so they can fly and soar. You know, this way, if you see that 3K, is because those are the YouTubers. I mean, Nikki might know, Hands might know a little bit of them, but those are the people I used to be around before I was a YouTuber, and I helped them get where they got to go. And they big guys, and I just happened to just call them my favorites because I felt that I needed to help to get back where I wanted to go because I made a conscious decision. I'm going to be the old person that I was because I realized the microfarmer y'all see today and I made my name for myself is because I was myself. When I tried to change myself to fit in with people, then that's when I was having a problem. When I was that guy who was, everybody know me before the garden community knew me, I was the guy who will bang, cuss you out, boom, boom, say what I want to say. Nobody told me to watch my mouth. You got to watch what you say. I said what I want to say. And that's what made me who I am, like Richard Pryor. You say what you want to say. That makes you. But when other people is in your ear, which I always say this, and I say this without no disrespect, really. Some good advice and great advice is not for you. It's not for you. You know what I mean? Some people might tell you something that is a great advice, but it's just not for you. When you find yourself changing yourself, who you are, to fit in, you in trouble. You might smile in front of this YouTube camera, but you dying inside because you want to say something.
That's what I'm saying, microphone. But you know
Man,
what, I don't change for no. When I started my channel, I knew I didn't know anything about the mukbang channel, the mukbang world, whatever the case may be. I started following like more eats and different people like that and stuff, and that's why I got engaged with it. But I was not, and I'm still not, changing who I am for my YouTube channel. I love to talk. I love to interview people. I love to sip. I love me some potato chips. I'll do a potato chip review. I'll do some challenges. I'll do like food reviews and different things like that. But I'm not changing for people to come and subscribe to me, watch my channel, followers. That's not what I'm here for.
That's not what your channel is about. Your channel is supposed to be about what you like to do, right?
Yeah.
And I'm not going to change my
you
channel.
coming and doing something different that makes no sense.
You can tell when people are authentic. Bougie Prepper, you can tell when people are doing something for this or that, and that means It's like when a
just to get the views or the likes. Yeah,
I'm not here for that. I'm here to make my channel what it's about, what it does, interviewing people, having people on, because I love supporting people with their channel, whether they're a YouTube channel or they're not. I love supporting people, interviewing them, and I'm not going to change my channel to be like, oh, I did that eating video and it wound up giving me 300 likes and this and that, but then I wound up doing this and it only gave me 104. I'm not about to do videos every day.
And what Hands of Dirt is saying is so true. You have to know your audience. And
but
my audience wasn't the audience that I came to. That wasn't my audience. So I went back home. Some people might get offended, but I went back home because I realized, like Kansas just said, he typed it. You have to know your audience. A lot of people ain't for everybody. I'm not for everybody. And when you realize you're not for certain people, you got to go find your audience. Like he just said.
Change the channel.
Yeah.
You got to.
And then, you know, but look what happened to me. I came on as a prepper, but look who took me in, the gardeners.
Yeah. Yeah.
You see?
And
you found your audience.
I was doing a t-shirt. Me and Yaya was talking about that too, because we was talking about me doing it live instead of just recording a video. And I wound up making some t-shirts because I do have a crafting business. During the pandemic, I took half of my stimulus check and I bought a Cricut machine, heat press machine, a new printer, some t-shirts, some vinyl, so I can start learning how to do t-shirts and stuff. I did a t-shirt video and it wound up getting a lot of views. So I'm like, okay, if I go live with that and I can talk about the difference between vinyl and DTF and, you know, where you get your vinyl from and different things like that. I'm a crafter. I have a bedroom candy adult business. I have a paparazzi jewelry business, which I won't talk about on this channel. I'm going to do a whole nother one. But there's other things that I do that I can start sharing, which is what I do. And that's where I'm just going to leave it. Like, I'm not going to switch up things because people want you to change. You know, maybe you should start doing mukbangs because you love to eat. I'm not a mukbanger. Yaya has been helping me, showing me how to put my food up, how to, you know, put the things up so people can see it. If you are a true mukbanger, you already know how to do all that stuff. I don't have a mukbang channel. So my food may sit down here. You don't see it, but you can see me eating it. And Yaya's been teaching me how to sit it up here so that people can see it. I can prop it up and all that other stuff, you know. So
Sure, Magic, y'all have to go over and watch her channel. If you're not subscribed, go subscribe. But she's a pretty eater. She is so pretty. I've been meaning to tell you that when we go. She's a pretty eater.
Now here it goes. I say about kissing your forehead in Instagram, and she's talking about you a pretty eater.
You were making physical contact. I wasn't making physical contact.
I wasn't making no physical contact. I just said
stuff. If somebody said, "Girl, you need to lick your fingers. You need to do this or do that and stuff." When I be eating, I be wiping my mouth all the time.
They over there looking at food porn. Food porn.
So how many channels can you have?
Many as you want.
I didn't know.
That's a lot of work.
A whole separate one because with paparazzi, I have a paparazzi jewelry business. You can't mix businesses together, so they want me to keep it separately. So I'm going to do a YouTube channel where I just show paparazzi jewelry. It's not going to be, and I'm gonna do like, you know, positive, uplifting things and stuff like that. But I don't want it to be here on my Sipping with Sheer Magic channel because paparazzi can basically take my channel over. So I don't know how many channels you can have, but I'm about to start a whole nother.
Well, you could I'm not sure what she means, but you can have a lifestyle channel where a lifestyle channel shows everything and everything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like Nikki. Nikki's channel, I mean, we know her as a gardener, but her channel is actually a lifestyle because she shows you cooking. She goes shopping.
I started out mukbanging because I figured I could eat. I didn't have any other talents.
Nobody want to see you mud banging no carrot sticks. What's wrong with you, lady?
That was before I was eating the carrot sticks. That's when I was fixing full course meals and we were sitting here talking and fussing with each other, me and Tim, and eating and all that. And I was like, I was tired of eating.
Yeah.
That was too much food to be trying to eat all the time. And so then I got on my healthy kick. So my channel is Yaya's Best Life. Whatever I'm living my best
whatever
life.
You're doing at the time.
Wherever
Exactly.
I am, I'm eating healthy. If I'm drinking some green stuff, that's what you're going to see. And if I'm gardening, you're going to see a little bit of that too.
Yeah.
And if I'm talking to micro farmer and dealing with him, you'll see that.
Stay on topic. Look, stay on topic.
We love us some micro farmer.
I know. We love when he joins our channel.
You know, but
I want to see. Hands in the Dirt said when crack was hot in the streets, they would steal from family, which they did
back then.
I mean, yeah, people done steal from their family. I'm just saying, everybody has a story about the endemic or whatever you want to call it. But I'm gonna say, but you know, it all depends on the family.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Nikki.
We all listen. We all.
Even microfarmer is good.
You know what? Yeah. See, he be cutting up. He gonna talk about I cut him off. I
And
don't cut
stop
nobody off.
poking the bear, Stacy. Stop poking the
That's
bear.
funny.
But that's what he
them
do.
two anytime, no, when them two anywhere together, this is what you get.
That's what
That's
you
When them
what
get.
you
movies
get.
together.
Well, I'm
This is what
learning
you get.
tonight.
But no, but that's the point. I be telling people, and be careful. That's another thing. If you want to talk about YouTube and friends and stuff, be careful who you into your circle. Seriously, I'm gonna say YouTube. Certain people are like family. Like, yeah, you might not see me sitting up in Nikki in the face every day and all day. They might not come over where I'm at all the time. Doesn't mean we have any problems. It's just like family. We just haven't talked to each other today, or we haven't seen each other for a while. There's no issues. I have no fallouts with nobody on this world of YouTube and social media, and nobody done nothing to me, and I ain't done nothing to nobody. So I just feel that I got to do what works for me. Like everybody, you just got to find out what works for you. And you got to try stuff. Like you said, you got to try to understand what works for you.
Yeah.
And I try to befriend a lot of, befriend, I'm going to say that word, a lot of YouTube to show them they can do this. I will come up on their lives. I help them push their channels. But sometimes people don't want help from certain people. And I learned that today. I learned that this year, last year too. Some people just don't want the good information coming from you. They'll take it from somebody else. They won't take it from you because they don't want to hear from you. And that's it. So I be telling people, don't, because you don't see me in people's lives or you don't see me up there on their channels no more like that, doesn't mean we had a fallout, y'all. It's just we, like you said, YouTube associates, YouTube creators, we just moving on to the next chapter of our lives in YouTube.
Yeah.
Like I said, and like I said, for people who don't know me, who are going to watch this and don't know me, this is my 5th time on YouTube. I shut my channel down and I saw. So some people think I'm new to this. And then they wonder how I'm getting up there. I said to myself, and I say this several times, there's several people have helped me get to that 3K fast. Because I called. Huh?
Why do you keep shutting your YouTube? Hold on.
Because when I get fed up with people, some people, I learn, like you said, what Bougie said, you got to learn self-control. When I get fed up with some stuff, I tend to, like my old ways. I used to just
tantrum and cut this channel off.
Oh no, but see, before I used to do it, I didn't cut my channel off. What I did was I came for the heads of the people. See, Nikki and Hands of Dirt was here. I go for the heads of the people, and they were saying that's not the way. You gotta be tactful. I will cuss you out like I'm cussing somebody out in the street. You feel me? And didn't care, because that's why I don't monetize. I don't chase YouTube for being monetized. So I don't care about the watch hours. I like to say what I want to say. And I don't like people telling me on my lives or in my channel to calm my butt down and tell me what to say. You don't censor me. I'm a grown man. You know what, man? see, now he's the only one could do that. Now, if it was another person up here said something like that, I don't know.
I mean, it had to click the X button on you.
You would have to click me.
Yeah,
You would have to
that's
click
all
me
you
out.
gotta do. Yeah.
No, you would have to just click me off, kick me out the studio.
Yeah, that's all you had to do.
But the part is,
y'all are hilarious.
But people know, certain people know they could play. Like I said, don't get comfortable. Well, people who knows they could joke me like Bougie, Nikki, Hands in the Dirt, and K Renee. Certain people could play like y'all two here. Y'all can play with me. But certain people, I ain't taking that disrespect. It's just like when you at work, right? Y'all ladies all had JOBs. Yeah. There's certain women, she ain't had to say no, you know not to say no crazy. When she stepped in the room, you got quiet. When certain women steps in the room, they don't even have to tell you I don't play like that. You know she doesn't play like that. Man, like we could be here talking about booties. We could talk about booties and all that. What? You know what, Hands, man? Hands is sleeping. You know what, man? But
so
no, but sorry.
Let me ask you a quick question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Do you let the people, the people, not people outside of YouTube on your channel, the people that you know, that your farmers and Yaya, me, Bougie Prepper, do you let other people affect how you run your channel with their comments?
No. I talk about when people tell me what's in my red cup. He must be drinking. Certain people say it. I won't say nothing.
But
But some people,
is it your farmers, or is it people that's outside of the farming community is what I'm asking?
no. Ain't nobody outside the community mess with me. It's the people that was in the community that I was part of. And I say I kept my mouth closed because I usually, if you said something about me and I know you said something about me, I used to come and confront you. You know what I mean? On YouTube. That's the way I used to be. That's what made me, because they, like y'all said, they waiting to see what Microfarm is going to say today. That's what the thing that brung people to me. Because Microfarm is going to say something that's going to probably offend somebody, or he's out here going to shrimp somebody a new butthole. But I stopped that while Hands in the Dirt and Nikki was trying to tell me that's not the way to do it. And I was like, yeah, let me try y'all way. Sometimes you got to try somebody's way to see if it works for you, right?
And stop letting them entertain your energy.
Yeah. So what happened was, when I realized, and I took a deep dive for myself, is that I realized what made me Microfarmer. You know what I'm saying? I went back to the roots. What made me? And what made me was I was a no-nonsense YouTuber. You know what I mean? People knew that. Like, this is the guy not to come talk crap about, because he's going to make a video on you. You know what I mean? No, I'm not going to physically hurt you, but I'm going to come up here and have a rant for 2 or 3 hours on you. You know what I mean?
One thing I learned about being on YouTube is that you have to have thick skin. And I'm a sensitive person. I'm a Pisces, but you have to have thick skin. When people comment, they say this, say that, even not just on YouTube or different things and stuff. There could be family members. You could be on Facebook. You could be on Instagram. I had made a statement about gas prices being high one time. And I said something about gas prices so high. Somebody comment, well, you drive an SUV. You should probably change your vehicle to a car. Skip way past her comment and comment on somebody else's. You can't let people like that entertain your energy, because they will take it from you.
You lucky I didn't see it. You lucky I didn't see it. You'd have been more pissed off. I'd tell you to go get a bike.
No, because guess what? I would have went to the little 3 damn dots and I would have blocked your ass. I'm like, no,
that part right there.
Everybody got an opinion. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
This is my channel. My opinion comes first while we talking about it.
Exactly.
You know, I mean, you just kind of gotta, and then the rest of it. I've gone to some comments. I haven't had that many bad comments in the time I've been on here, but I've blocked some comments before they even said,
really?
you know. One time somebody tried to talk about me and Tim one time, and I was like, I block them.
Yeah. Hey, Cowboy.
I hear about crazy comments and stuff, but I've been lucky. The craziest I had is because when I first started, I was a balcony gardener, and somebody came and said, well, you know, you could go to like an elderly person and ask them to, you know, if you could garden on their property. And I'm like, who told you I wanted to do all of that?
Right.
I'm fine with my 5 pots on my balcony. Mind your business.
Lord have mercy.
Some people, they don't have no positivity whatsoever. All they think is negative.
Like, so why you couldn't be happy for me with my five grow bags on my balcony? Exactly. Why you have to suggest that I go and do more? Why does gardening have to be a big thing? Yeah. You know, why can't it be, oh, they're growing something, be happy for them. Yay, they're growing something. I don't care if you got something in the window. You growing something. I'm happy for you. It's a start. You don't know where they might go from there. Everything don't have to be big.
Hands in the dirt. Argue with your mama. Don't argue with me.
Argue with your mama.
And you know what? Don't give people that energy. Don't even feed into it. Ignore it. Roll past it. Because once you start giving them that energy, they're going to love it. Oh, now I'm about to really entertain her. I'm like, nope. I did a video on my, I don't know if I did it on my YouTube. I did a video on my Instagram and my Facebook. I don't know if I did on YouTube, but I had went grocery shopping and I said, the difference between grocery shopping, spending $100 back in the day versus now. So I'm like carrying bags in my mouth, carrying bags up here, $100 worth of groceries. I walk into my kitchen, I sit on the table, and I'm like, I'm tired. I still got more groceries in the car. Then I said, versus now, I cut the eggs in half. So it was like 6 eggs, And then I had like a pizza, a bag of chips, and something else. And I said, versus now $100. And so some people was laughing. Then big like, oh, that's that Biden world. That's Donald Trump, XYZ.
Oh
And
my
I'm
God,
like,
they went
we're
there
not
on
going
you.
political
Wow.
on my page. That's not what I'm here
Okay,
for. This is
exactly.
funny and it's showing an example. And so I'm like, okay, you can either leave or, you know, I don't even be rude
You
to
know
people.
what that is? That's just being miserable.
Yeah.
These are some miserable
I'm like,
people.
this was funny. It was not supposed to be about that. But because you want to do that, then let me just delete you. Let me just get you off my
Right,
I'm not
exactly.
gonna do
You
all
just
that.
miserable.
It
That's
was
all
nothing
that
about
is.
politics,
Miserable.
and it could have been, but I was like, I was just saying, this is how I grocery shop back in the day for $100 versus now. Groceries is high.
Yeah. And
You know what? I'm just
you just
amazed.
pointing out groceries is high. How has that got anything to do with political stuff?
I was like, why are we going there? But you know what? In most things, it always seemed to go there for some reason. And I'm just like, nope,
That's
I'm
because
not.
people ain't got nothing else better to do but sit
Yeah,
at home and watch that garbage on the news and
Yeah.
all that
That
kind of
part,
stuff
that
and talk
part right
about other
there.
people or
and
whatever.
I'm not a news watcher. I hate watching the news. I watch it for the weather and different things like that. But I'm like, I am so not a news watcher. I'm like, this is not the channel for that. There's so many other channels that you can go to, but this is not the one. Like, this is not the channel for that. There's
Okay. Gotcha.
you look
Yeah,
like a
but
farmer dude.
no, I know I checked you on YouTube. I was saying we 2 hours. Y'all kick us out of here by now.
Oh, I think, yeah, we've been going strong, haven't we? This was a good
Yeah.
old conversation.
Yeah, it was a good
All laid back.
conversation. Yeah.
But no, this
About
has
it.
been really
We
great.
used to stay within an hour, but then when the
Yeah.
conversation getting good and we got people coming up, we love to hear different opinions and different things and stuff like that, and just to see what people's outlook on different things are. So we appreciate everybody. Let me see if I miss anybody in the comment.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah,
channel-
tiny twist. Tiny
the
twist.
Tiny
Right?
Twist. Yeah.
Tiny twist. Reality of that is, if you follow somebody and just they had a bad day and then you hear them, you go over to their channel and they ranting and raving about something, do you actually unsubscribe? Because I heard people talk about, I went over to Yaya and she was over there cussing and I unsubscribed her because I ain't about that life. Like, some people have bad days. They don't always be cussing and carrying on. It's just somebody teed them off and they just went off and you just happen to go over to that day that they went off. Do that change your mind? If you had a good channel, then just one day Bougie was over there cussing somebody, even though that she might not never do that. But, you like her channel, you like her stuff, and then you just one day come over there and she's just saying, bloop, 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 bloop. Do you actually unsubscribe?
So, Microfarmer, let me answer that.
Bougie get you told smooth.
Yeah,
she's smooth when she tell people off.
I was on I'm in like so many business groups on Facebook, right? So there was this AI business group that I'm in, and the guy was saying something, he had a question, and so I answered the question, and he's like, okay, he's like, can you go and subscribe to my YouTube channel? So I went and I said, let me go check it out. I went to his YouTube channel, and he said it's a positive channel. Great, thank you, have a good night. He said it's a positive YouTube channel. Can you go and subscribe to my channel, like and follow? So I wound up going to his YouTube channel, and the first thing it was like itches, blah, 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 blah. I was like, whoa. I'm like, okay, like I'm not saying the word, but I went to the next video, like maybe, and it was like 3 to 5 minutes for the videos and stuff. He's like, you want to F with me? I'm gonna do. I'm like, okay, this is not the type of things that I like. So then he was like, what did you think about it? I didn't want to be rude, be like, this is not the type of thing. I don't do sub for sub. Like you sub for me, I'll sub for you. No, because there's certain things that I don't do violence. I don't do all the extra this, and that and stuff. And so when he came to my channel and stuff, he's like, well, I'll subscribe to you if you subscribe to me. And I said, well, thank you for coming through, but I'm good. So you don't want another subscriber? So now he's getting like real, like crazy.
Now you seeing the ish part of him.
Yeah. I'm like, what in the world is going on? Like, no, I'm not subscribing to your channel. That's not how I roll. Like, yeah, I cuss. I mean,
and you know what? I'm wondering why people think that one person is the person that makes their channel.
Yeah.
One person does not make your channel.
Right.
Yeah.
One no, don't do that to yourself.
Listen,
One person does not make your channel.
Yeah.
You know,
And that's the
then
truth. And somebody
people,
didn't speak on that. I seen
and
great channels.
also,
I seen great channels with only like 69 people, 50 people on.
Oh,
Because
I suppose people are subscribed because they believe it's the norm. But
yeah,
that's
because
whatever they seeing you doing, yeah. And also, you're responsible for your own channel.
yeah.
Nobody else is responsible for your channel and the growth of your channel but you. You
But
and YouTube.
right.
That's
Yeah.
it.
yeah.
Those are the only two people responsible for your channel. Don't
And
put
how
that
you
kind
get
of
it and how
pressure
you get
on people.
yeah, but how you get to grow is your business because like I said, if you get help from somebody, you know, because
But
I
don't
always
expect people to help you. Don't put that kind of pressure on people.
Right. Yeah.
You decided to do YouTube, not the
And that's
people
on
that you
you.
met or you come across.
Yeah.
You decided to do YouTube.
see
So
that's
it's
true. And
you who's
don't
supposed to
ask,
grow your channel.
but don't ask for help when you don't help. You feel me? That's the rule to this
That
game.
too. Well,
Don't
But
ask for help
you did a
because
you have
I'm
to
not
tell you
asking.
that.
I'm not gonna ask nobody I haven't helped get them where they at because I got receipts like well I ain't gonna say Wendy no more because you see what they did to her, but I'm gonna say I got receipts of I've been sitting on people's lives for 5-4 hours, 2 hours, sitting up late nights in my first years here. I'm talking about until 8 o'clock in the morning and stuff to get people where they are big YouTube channels now. So I was there. Now, did they owe me anything? No. Because I never asked nobody to help me and help me out. But this round, I was like, you know, certain individuals I know that rock with me, yo, I need help, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No problem. Got you. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's all I asked. I ain't actually,
And you know
I didn't
what,
go in
too,
there.
if
When
you
I
grow
started my channel,
organically, because
yeah.
you want people that wants to watch your channel. You just
Right.
don't want random people subscribing to your channel. You want people that actually want to watch your channel. So why be wanting subscribers that's only going to come and subscribe? You get paid for the views, not your subscribers.
See, I
Am
don't
I
get paid.
right?
See, that's the difference. No, you're not right. I don't get paid by YouTube. I don't monetize. I
No,
get
I'm just
paid.
saying
Hold up. I'm
those who
explaining to you.
do get monetized.
I'm going to explain you. Stop working for a slave. When hands they're talking about I'm a servant, I'm not a servant.
Talking about that. You
No,
going
listen. No, I'm not.
I'm talking generally. I'm talking generally.
I'm
That's
not.
how YouTube
Generally.
you get paid with YouTube from views, right?
You get more. See, okay, you're right on that aspect, but that's the old-fashioned.
And that's all I'm talking about. That's all I'm talking about.
All right, now you talk about that.
Views.
Go. Now I'm going to tell you how to make more money instead of sucking on YouTube's broadcast.
I ain't talking about
Hold
that.
up, I'm
now
telling
you
you.
going
Listen,
into something I
no,
ain't
I'm
talking
not.
about. I'm just talking about YouTube.
So microfarmer, let me say one thing real quick. So when I first started YouTube, I watched, like I told y'all, a whole bunch of different people, right? When I started YouTube, it was not to get paid. I didn't even know you could get paid on YouTube. That's how clueless I was. I just wanted a place where I could just come run my mouth, sip, talk about whatever I want to talk about, you know, do whatever, just be free. So then when I learned that you could pay for YouTube, I had people like inboxing me on Instagram, hey, I see your SEO, CEO, something like that. It looks like this and that. You can pay $250. I'll get you subscribers and followers. I'm like, I'm not paying nobody to come and follow me. I want genuine subscribers. If it take me a year and a half, 2 years to get to whatever, then that's what I'm going to do because I'm going to be genuine within myself. Whatever I do on YouTube, whatever I share on YouTube, I'm not trying to be like other channels. That's not what I'm here for. So I'm going to take my time to get to wherever I need to. If I'm going to be at, like, I think I'm at 430 some subscribers now, 440. I'm good with that because these are people that genuinely want to come and watch me and see what I do. And I'm not paying you to come and watch me or nothing like that. So I heard that you get so many subscribers, so many watch hours, this and that, whatever the case may be. And that's just the line that I'm going on. I'm not about to be like, oh, I'm about to be a mukbang channel so people can come watch me. Because guess what? Eventually, what if I ain't got the money to go and spend $155 on a shrimp crab boil challenge? What if I don't have $25 to go through the drive-through and pay for the next car behind me or whatever the case may be? Food is high as hell, you know? So I'm just like,
with that whole money thing, they are few far in between that become them millionaire or YouTubers. You know what I'm saying? It's just like when my son was young, and I still got the picture and everything when he was in first grade and they had to make this collage. He said he wanted to go to the NBA. I let him go ahead and that was his dream, if that's what he said he wanted to do. But along the way, as he kept advancing and growing and everything, I kept saying, when you finish with the NBA, what is it you want to do? What, you know, when you go to but I let him go ahead and think that, you know. So then when it got to the time, even though he was in all of the sports, you know, he was the AAU and all that. I paid all kind of money. He was on a traveling team, blah 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 blah. But when it came to the time that no, you ain't going to the NBA, which, you know, very few of them kids do end up in the NBA. Okay, it was like, when you go to college, what are you going to major in? He transitioned nicely into those next steps, okay, because he didn't fall totally apart because he didn't go to the NBA. Same thing. I'm using that as an example for YouTube. We ain't all gonna become no big millionaires or anything off of YouTube. So what are you here for? Like I said, share what it is that you want to leave your legacy. My great grandkids can go back in the archives and say, that's my grandmother, that's my look at her, or I look like her, or what have you. Okay, that's it. That's all. Microfarmers.
Yeah, a lot of us is not really here to be YouTubers. We might just be here for the social, like how we are talking about tonight, friends. This might be how we socialize. Some of us are homebodies, and so we come together like this, and we talk and stuff like that. So everybody's not really here to be a YouTuber and make money on YouTube. I'm not here for that.
Okay. Yeah, y'all done?
Yes, go ahead, Michael Farmer.
I heard y'all. What I was saying is, for some people, like y'all said, that's for what y'all purpose are. But when you're looking at subscribers, it's not about people. Some people, it's not about watching. It's about when you go to these companies for asking for sponsorship, they're going to ask. They're not asking for watch hours. That's some YouTube stuff. These people want to see what audience you can grab, right? So if you have a certain niche company, what I'm into, the garden and the stuff that I'm into, like I said, my YouTube channel is not my real world, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So YouTube, I use YouTube as, like, you want to call it your resume. For me, I use that for companies that send me stuff. I don't need your product to push. I need compensation dollar-wise. So I grow stuff that y'all don't see, and things I do that y'all don't see. That's what I'm saying. When they ask, you say, hey, I got these are X amount of certain subscribers, blah, blah. They don't care if Bougie watch my stuff or not. They just want to see that number of subscribers. They want to watch how many people really watch it. Because you can leave your TV on. That doesn't mean you're watching Channel 5 News. You just fell asleep. They think you watch it, but it's just on. That's the same thing with the watch out. People's not really watching. They just running your playlist. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they don't really care. They just want to see that number. They want to see your reach. So when they go and they send somebody to go see what your subscriber count is, that's how you're going to get money, deals, or things that you want in life to boost your life better. YouTube is saying, we're going to pay you pennies on a dollar, whatever it is. They getting millions of dollars to put them ads on your channel, and they're giving you pennies. Yeah. So yes, for some people, that's great. I'm not here to debate. You do what you want to do. So that's how you get your work, your money. If you good with that, you good. But I was saying to people, because I have proven over and over again, for the people that really rock with me behind the scene, this is how you're going to make some side money, y'all. They're going to, like Handler, they're going to offer you stuff. So it's not about, if you want people to watch you because you want to say, hey, this is me, cool. But there's companies, and when you go to reach out for, see, when you see them bicycles and them cars, they got sponsors like Tide, Gain. They have people who pushes those to companies to get sponsored. Sponsorship could be money. It could be products that you want. There could be things that you do. For me, if you want me to grow some of your stuff, because this is what I said on K Renee know what I'm talking about. People are messing with y'all food, y'all. There's people, and I say because you ain't got to hear from somebody else. I am growing those crazy seeds that your grandchildren is about to eat. When you think about cold hardy stuff, they're sending stuff to cold climates, and now they're asking regular civilians to grow this in their yard or in a pot or a pan and bring back the data. When you get this is what I'm saying. I'm not saying nothing to get me killed, but you know what I get? I get something with -3333/7. I don't know what it is. All they want is the data. Don't eat the fruit, whatever come off it, don't eat it. This is talking about what Hans Dirk gonna tell you. These people are 200 years ahead of you. You get what I'm saying? When you hear Lead Farmer, you hear Homestead Heart, and you hear these people talk about genetic mod foods, don't believe the labels. Please do not get caught up reading labels because they are changing your food as you speak. You might not be affected, but your great-grandchildren are going to be affected by this food because there's a food shortage and they're trying to get ahead of it. And they want people to grow. So when you hear about cold hardy plants that don't normally grow in the Northeast, but now they got cold hardy kiwis, they got cold hardy pomegranates, these are not naturally done here. These been probably done back in the 1920s and the 30s. And they continue to do this stuff without having it. They're hiring ordinary people with farms, land, and they paying them to see this stuff. And they told them not to speak about it. You know what I mean?
That's crazy.
Because this is what Bougie tell you about.
We're gonna have to do a thing on the gardening too, because we was talking about Patty's Kitchen, you coming up, talking about farming and food and the different things and stuff like that. What we eat, what we intake, what we giving our kids, and different things and stuff like that. Because it's the way we
be a good conversation.
And I don't want to scare nobody because my YouTube channel is not for scare tactics, but they are changing your food, y'all. And you hear them, but what happened is they're not changing your food tomorrow. We talk about 30 to 40 years from now when they get all the data, and then this is how it's going to come about. Hey, y'all, take care. But that's what I'm talking about.
You have to keep all that, so we do another one with food and different things and stuff like that. Because that was a conversation.
Your food is changing in front of your eyes, y'all.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. They used to hire those farms to do it for them. Now they holding regular gardeners like us who come and run our mouths, talking about we got 10 acres, 20 acres. They like secretly emailing these people saying, can you grow this on the side and see how it works for your climate? Because if you hear the YouTubers, the climate is changing. Texas is getting cold. Georgia's getting cold. The Northeast haven't been cold like this in years. And Bougie's from the Bronx. It's not cold like it used to be here.
Florida is cold.
Yeah,
it's getting crazy, and they're trying to get ahead of the food supply because if it is a shift in the weather, we're gonna starve to death, y'all. Because they're not gonna be able to grow. They're not gonna be able to grow oranges and cabbages and tomatoes in Florida because Florida just get as cold as New York used to get.
Yeah,
Texas is getting colder than New York, so they're trying to get ahead of it. I'm not trying to.
We could adapt to the change. I don't think we're gonna starve. We could adapt.
But a lot of us is going to leave. But a lot of us is going to leave. The world is overpopulated than back in the days. The world is overpopulated. If you don't want to believe that, go. The world is over. We can't talk about back in the days because back in the days we had less people on this planet. Now people are living to be 90 years old, 80 years old when they should have been in the ground because man playing God. I'm gonna just say that real quick. A lot of y'all belong already in the cemetery, but you're taking 12 pills a day to stay alive. You are the walking dead. I'm sorry.
Bye, Michael Farmer.
Let me and Yaya say our outro on that note.
Okay.
I'm like, that Michael Farmer that played God. He got a heaven and hell to put people in.
Rude and outer order. You're rude and outer order. What do you mean?
He done played God for a minute. I'm like,
oh yeah, he did. He went there. We love you, Michael Farmer. We love you. Thank you guys. Thank each and every one of y'all. Thank y'all so much for joining. This was a good evening. I enjoyed this evening.
It was really good.
Good
thank
topic.
So
good
much.
topic.
Pepper, thank you for joining us.
Yes, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me up. I appreciate it.
Anytime.
Yes. So as I say in each and every video and live, we love you, Microfarmer. Thank you for coming to Meeting in the Ladies Room.
Hey, Black's topical homestead.
Oh, hi, hello, Sherry. How are you?
Microfarmer.
This is the people that host the meet and greet that I was telling you about. Sheer Magic in Georgia.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
We've been on for a couple of hours. We had a long night tonight. Great conversation. So if you get a chance to go back and catch some of the replay, please do. We had Bougie Prepper and Microfarmer all on, and who else was up? Another friend of mine.
She said Soul Family Expo. Yeah, okay.
Soul Family Expo. Yes, absolutely. Microfarmer laughing.
I'm here to let you go, fam. Sorry, love. We'll see you on the next one, okay?
Stay on topic, Microfarmer.
Stay on topic.
But as I say in each and every video and live, time is our most precious commodity, Microfarmer. So make sure you value your time, everyone. Spend your time wisely with yourself, your family, and those that are closest to you. Sheer Magic.
Like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you'll know when we come on to talk about whatever we want to talk about. And drop in the comments to let us know what you're sipping on.
You guys have a great Friday night and a great weekend. Yes. And until the next one, deuces, y'all.
Bye, everybody. Thank y'all for joining us.
Thank you.